that's all we have for you guys today. As I know, say this afternoon we actually came out to talk about this old breaking news. And yesterday on our broadcast, you guys can remember that I was very, very certain over my submission that Peter Obi is moving officially on Monday. Before 2 p.m., Peter Obi will move out of ADC. I was very, very vibrant yesterday. And I'm happy that the procedures have started already. Peter Obi have put out official statement that is leaving tomorrow. Although Peter Obi have met with the NDC people already, talks are going on. Finalization will be before 2 p.m. tomorrow. Then it's over with ADC. You can see the game that these guys were playing. I told you guys that these people were playing games. Black Panther said no, say they know what they do. The way Black Panther was very, very sure. It can't be like say Atiku visit them for house. He know what they do. Don't worry. Nigeria was not worry. ECBD did the same thing in 2023. When I see something, now they shut me up. When I see something, now they shut me up. Like say, I don't know what they talk. But look where we are now. Look where we are. From day one, I dey see him. I go talk. I see Okpebolo say it will be a big threat. You people are talking about Aswa Godaro and Olumide Akpata. Talk about Okpebolo. He's the biggest threat. None of them are listening to me for here. Now we have a satanic governor in Edo State. I saw it in 2023. I said it here. Some of you, led by ECBD, you shut me up. Now, this ADC team, I see them. Black Panther not let me drink water, put cup for down. But look, una dey hear the ye statements where Amechi they talk. Say, may they compare him and Peter Obi together. May they compare, may they look what they do when two of them, were the governor of a state, each state. Imagine that statement. For those of you that couldn't join us this afternoon, I would like us to quickly recapitulate back on the satanic statement from Amechi.
How much obedience happy, no matter what they say. They should please compare his government with my own. Yes, sir. If he's better, please choose him. If P2B is better than me when he was a governor, choose P2B as governor. I mean, choose him as our presidential aspirant. But if I'm better than him as governor, please choose me because I will do better.
You see the division amongst these satanic lords.
No, tell Amechi should shut up. Tell Amechi should shut up.
Hold on. Tell me how these people how they were ready or prepared to take power from Tinubu. Now, my conclusion on this is that some of these people there allegedly are working for Tinubu. You might still doubt me now, because you guys are good in doubting me, some of you. They are working for Tinubu. Their plans was to pursue Peter Obi, pressure him, suffocate him out of the ADC. They know they are not going nowhere. Even the blind, the deaf, they know Atiku cannot stand Tinubu. Amechi cannot stand Tinubu. So, what they wanted to do, thank God that Peter Obi moved swiftly. What they wanted to do is to delay Peter Obi, delay. Peter Obi will not have no option anymore. They will frustrate him right there as satanic ADC. Then he cannot move to anywhere. But thank God that our principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, Omona BSA, was proactive. Yes, he was proactive enough to quickly take a drastic decision to move out. Now, NDC that you and I have never heard about before, from next week or 2 weeks from now, you will not see problem that will not be happening in NDC. So sudden, NDC will now have problem left and right. Peter Obi is the target. Peter Obi is the threat. Peter Obi is their headache. Although I'm happy with this decision, let's see how it goes from here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all. I've been talking since afternoon. I'd like us to start talking on the panel. For those of you that want to join us, this is the best time for you to come into the panel so we can start talking. I appreciate you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, my lovely mother. Thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. And my dear brother, Abo Azi, thank you very much for your consecration. I appreciate every one of you right there, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Stella Maseredo. Thank you, Mother Eugenia. We've not heard from you for like a couple of days. I hope you are fine. Thank you, Mother Stella Maseredo, once again. Thank you, Michael Ganemaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Mike Akionbare, August Blessing. I can see you all. Frank Uno right there with us. Mercy Foster in the building. I appreciate you all. Oga Kingsley, thank you very much, sir. And thanks for the super chat already. Thank you very much. My dear sister Sue Berry, I saw your super thanks on the video we did today. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. For those of you that don't make use of our super thanks is available for video that is already off live broadcast or uploaded. When you watch it, there's a super thanks there. Click on it, encourage our works. I want to appreciate every one of you that is right there right now. Let's start talking. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I'd like us to move on straight to Mr. Jonathan. He's the first person on the panel. We're not going to waste time, today. Let's just start talking straight away. We have two of them on the panel. If they've talked for to their satisfaction, then we'll end the show. Maybe we might have more of our wonderful panelists join us again later on. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir. I was expecting some of you in America to join us today in this afternoon, but we'll not see you now. But meanwhile, sir,
you mean about
go ahead.
Obi? You mean about Mr. You mean about Obi's?
Yes, on this particular topic. Yes, when I came out this afternoon, the last one I still sleep that time.
Yeah.
Let me take this call quickly. Let me come back to you. Let me quickly take this call. Madam Emmy, you are calling in, so I'm returning your call because I just missed it quickly. For those of you that want to call in, always know the right time to call in. This is the best time now. I'm giving you the opportunity to call in now. Then, after Madam Emmy, then we'll take it from there. Madam Emmy, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, Madam Emmy, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening to you, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to everybody in the panel and those comment section as well. And good evening to Mommy Diaspora. Yeah, thanks. I'm so relieved because from the beginning of this ADC, I said it, that even when they were introducing Peter Obi, you could see Aregbesola and their faces. You would know, if you have brain that works, that they are not working together. Even during when they were doing their municipal rally with Mr. Mo, you could see a big division. There was it was only the obedience section that was actually. So I'm very happy that Obi has actually, received the vision and the common sense to know that
even when the candidates that Peter Obi brought out somewhere in Southeast, whether Anambra, I don't know, when Peter Obi was campaigning for that guy under ADC, none of them supported Peter Obi.
So there were so many red flags. We were seeing it, but we're praying for this day to come. And I thank God that people are saying, Obi want to do it alone, Obi want to do it, he's not working with other people. Now they've seen it very clear that Nigeria, there's nobody to be trusted because they don't want Peter Obi, because they know if Peter Obi gets the ticket, the tap where they can get money from and misbehave and continue their normal criminality, it will stop. That is the only reason they are going behind Atiku that is 80 years old. If they are saying they want to come and help Nigeria from Tinubu, so they don't even have anything to give us to even vote for them, to even support them. They've just messed up. Like I said the other time, everything works for a reason. God has exposed all of them to Nigerians. So Nigerians should be very, very aware, and they should be happy that the exposure is just so clear, and they just be misbehaving like idiots, like small children. And number two, the other day, I wanted to talk about Mr. Very Dark Man. There was this video he actually, the last video with regards to this Mr. Justice that was kidnapped by our military people. He made a very naughty statement gaslighting, making people to feel that he's not saying anything about democracy because he thinks he's a wise person, but he's a very manipulative, idiotic human being. For the fact that Nigeria is not working, you want Nigeria to work. And you see Peter Obi there as the only man that does not have corruption. What stops you from supporting the person? We that are supporting Peter Obi now, we are not human beings. His brain is so tiny that he doesn't even know what he's doing. It's just for his own benefit. Saying if you know you want to be an activist, for what now? Nigeria, everything is clear that nothing is working. You have so much crowd, and I thank God that the so-called rattles, most of them, they're out there doing the activism. He's not the one controlling them, but he's trying to control them still. That they should not say anything. So if you are doing activism, so why is Showore doing activism and then trying to, be part of what he's doing? He hasn't condemned Showore. And Showore too hasn't been arrested as well by the so-called government that would actually see people and they are doing the good things for Nigerians and they will go for them. And another thing again, for the military to go and kidnap this boy for no reason. Can you tell me how many times they've kidnapped one Boko Haram? They have been doing videos, TikTok. How many Boko Haram have you seen military captured and say, oh, we saw him on this TikTok video, he made this statement, and that is why, even when they killed military people and they wear their uniform, we didn't see any arrest, we didn't see any kidnap. So Nigeria is just a joke. Nigeria, this is the time for all Nigerians to wake up. And again, I'm just want to re-echo again to Peter Obi and Kwankwaso. I hope they're going to go back to the Senate because we should not just be here and be happy and thinking everything is rosy. That electoral act should still be revisited. And it's a criminal act for them to do things like that and thinking is okay. So Nigerians should wake up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Amy. God bless you, ma. Thank you. Okay. Where are my callers? Where are you guys? Because I'm going to move straight to the panel right now. Okay, Madam Deborah, are you there? Madam Deborah. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone watching. You are welcome to today's program. Yeah, I'm a bit excited about this current development. Although I'm still a bit, how will I even say it now? Because it's almost looking as if both the coalition, the opposition, everybody is working against Peter Obi. That's the way it looks now. Because even the opposition, the so-called ADC before, to be honest, it looked more like a lot of them they are working for Tinubu. Because I said it the first time. I said, you remember the last time we were saying that we're suspecting that it looks like Atiku is working for Tinubu. He's kind of just pretending as if he's wanting to become president, but indirectly, I'm sure he has a deal with Tinubu to say, okay, you go and muzzle the opposition, and at the end of the day, stop any other person from coming out. Probably that's why Tinubu awarded him second position in the last election. We all know that Atiku was not second. We all know what happened in the last election. So it's just a shame, but like you rightly say, I hope they will not find somebody to buy again that will come out and start saying he's the chairman of NDC, NDC belongs to him. I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised if that does not happen. My only concern a bit, I don't know, because I'm hearing that the chairman of the NDC is somebody from the south. I don't know. Those people, they like money a lot. to. I hope Tinubu will not go and buy them, and then they'll start. I just hope so. I just hope it's not going to happen. And I pray that confusion does not come. And I really hope that this time around, Peter Obi will be able to maneuver his way through. But my concern again, Mr. Elvis, my fear again.
Yeah.
Even if Peter Obi tries to win this election, is there not going to be a repeat of what happened in 2023?
Yeah, it could be, but this time, Peter Obi need to rely on Nigerians if we are ready.
These people, do they look like people that are ready? They don't look like people that are ready now.
I don't know. If it happens again and the people did not react, let everybody move on.
See, I don't stay on now. I not even believe that Edo people will sit down and fold their hands, continue to rig Okwebolo in as governor. But it happened, and nothing happened. It happened, and did they do anything? They didn't do anything. So I don't know, but Nigeria matter. But at least this is a positive one. Now I think people are crying up and down. They are crying up and down on social media because now ADC, nobody will hear about ADC again.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. L.
Thank you, man. Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Your name and where you are calling us from?
Yes,
okay, Mr. Alex.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Yeah,
thank you, my brother. Yes, sir. Thank you. Talk to us. Good evening.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for what you are doing. I want to commend Mr. Peter Obi for the bold step him and Kwankwaso. It's never easy to come out of a den of lions, hyenas, and coyotes. A lot of people are saying, what happens if a repeat of what happened in 2023 happens again? Like you said, Nigerians, we decide their fate this time around. Nigerians will decide their fate this time around. And I want to encourage Mr. Peter Obi. It is not time to condemn Mr. Peter Obi now. It's time to bring solutions to him. It's not time to be asking questions that you, as a human being, can also know that Peter Obi is a human being. He cannot answer all your questions. You also can bring in solutions. We are all together in this. You can suggest to him too. Obi does not know it all. He is just privileged to be in that position to be our leader. So we cannot say do they look like they are ready? Do we look like we are ready? That question. We are all involved in it. Let me remind you, Mr. Evans, to answer somebody that just spoke. Edo State was the first to deliver Obi in 2022 in a PDP. Labour Party won. Last election in Edo State, they had other things that played out that made Edo people keep quiet because of the administration of the past government. So I know Nigerians are feeling the pain, the price of foodstuff, the kidnapping, the insecurity, the borrowing of money, the looting of money, the nonchalantness of Mr. President. I mean, the absenteeism, the massive traveling of Mr. President. You know, the recklessness, displayed in Plateau State where people were killed and the president spent 10 minutes with them at the airport. These are things we should be reminding Nigerians, and we should support Obi. We should praise him. He is not trying to bring panic and fear. Encourage Mr. Peter Obi, encourage Kwankwaso, speak to Nigerians, remind them there's this amnesia, there's this forgetfulness with maybe it's diabolic, I don't know. They forget so quickly. Remind them of the price of fuel. Remind them of the killings, of the kidnapping, how we cannot pass the road again. Remind them of the price of foodstuff. Let them wake up again. We can do it again. Obi has left now. You have made a bold move. We can do it again. And Obi should copy from what happened in those days in 2020 when Obaseki was to fight, the tiger and the lions. Obi can copy that model by involving the international community. Thank God, Donald Trump is not a president that is like Biden, that tolerate a lot of things like all those drug matter with the president and all those things. He should try and make a personal contact with Donald Trump so that they can help us monitor this election from the White House. We can do it. These are solutions. Instead of spreading panic and fear and failure, we should bring these solutions. And Obi is listening to me. I know he's listening. He should engage Al Jazeera. He should engage CNN. He should avoid BBC, Fox News. Let them know what is going on in Nigeria, what you're about to do, and invite them. Let Donald Trump send people from America to monitor it by himself. And a screen should be linked in the White House before Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is not that kind of president that tolerates what Biden tolerated with Tinubu and Professor Mahmoud. We must invest the whole world because we go to other people's election. We also act as a monitoring team. Good luck, Jonathan. He's always in different countries monitoring elections. So it's not wrong to invest power. Well, we talk to Donald Trump. Let's engage America, engage Al Jazeera, engage Fox News. In the coming elections, we must think this is the way to go because APC depends on rigging, nothing else. They have not done anything. They just came to borrow and borrow and borrow and steal and steal and steal. That's what they did, nothing else. So they have nothing to campaign with. So these are solutions. We should bring these solutions. Kudos to Peter Obi, kudos to Kwankwaso, kudos to those on social media, kudos to the obedience, kudos to Nigerians. The victory has begun. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Alex. All right. I need to go back to the panel right now. Thank you very much, everyone, for your patience with us. Please press on the like button, share. Dollar sign is right there. You can support us. And we are also raising money for solar. As you know, there's no light in this country. The account number is right there on the screen. We still have about 1.650 to go. Please do your part so we can run this up. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you all. Okay, let me call Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, finally we have you. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I greet you. Happy Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet you. I greet my fellow panelist, Mr. Alabo. Mr. Alabo, happy Sunday to you. God bless you greatly. Mommy Diaspora, happy Sunday to you.
Same wishes to you, sir. Okay, Jonathan. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. So, Mommy Diaspora, God will continue to strengthen, uphold you. I greet you and I greet my fellow commenters and callers and prospective callers. I greet you all wherever you are. God bless you abundantly. You are welcome. You see what I spoke yesterday about the mumu mindset of Nigerians, and I don't think I can stop reiterating, re-emphasizing, rebuttressing that going forward, because that is the state of Nigeria. And we need to correct this. Maybe when people know, because nobody wants to be called or referred to in a derogatory manner. And if that is what it will take, if people will start calling us Nigerians that we are mumu, if that is what it will take to reset our brain, so be it. I think that would be a small price to pay to reset our brains. Because an average Nigerians, generally speaking, are very prideful. They are very, very prideful. Put 10 Nigerians down now. Close your eyes. Six to seven of them, you will find that pride in them. They don't want to be. That's why they will say Nigeria know they come last. That is the meaning. Nigeria, they are very proud. So if that is what it will take, let it be. So be it. Because since yesterday, I've been hearing all this argument, all this saying. People, people have been coming up in a very stylish manner. People who are not obedient, Peter Obi supporters. They will now come out as if they are supporting him, but at the end they say it's his fault. He cannot manage the party. He cannot be with them. He has moved from one party to another, about 3-4 political parties now. He cannot do it. They are not his supporters, but they now find a cheap one. But we need to send a message to them that they are mumu. They are factory-fitted mumus. Their mumu mindset must be expressed to reset their brain. I've heard people talking about Showore, using this time to talk about Showore. You are not Peter Obi supporters in the first place. You are only using every opportunity that you get. You see this as an opportunity to now want to put your Showore in the forefront. It aren't going to work. It's not going to work. Because you people with your mumu mindset, a factory-fitted one, people are already telling us Tinubu is going to win. Let me say this. Yes, Peter Obi, I don't know, if Peter Obi and Kwankwanso or any other qualified, competent person can and will defeat Tinubu come 2027. Yes. Don't bring this defeatist mindset. Defeatist people accepting defeat even before the election. Very cynical. That's a cheap mindset, a submissive mindset. Naive. You surrender before the contest. You are going into an election with a defeatist mindset, meaning that you have classified yourself as a loser, as a failure, even before the contest. How do you characterize yourself? I don't want to be in that class of people. I don't even want to be close or find myself being associated with that type or class of people. Defeatist people. Submissive. Very crooked and cynical people. They don't see anything good. Even before you go into a contest, you have accepted that Tinubu will win. Even if you know that that is a possibility in Nigeria, must you carry that mindset to that contest? Won't you go in there with everything that you have? If you are not going to go in at all, don't go at all. Don't be part of it at all. We are part of it. It is like preparing for an exam. And they are telling you, all of us can relate to this. If you have gone through the 4 walls of school, not even college, not even university, even primary, secondary school, if you have passed through school in your life, you will know that people say that that exam is very difficult. So far, statistically, for the past 10 years, it is only about 10-15% that passes that exam. It's very difficult to pass that exam. You must have heard this before. And then because of that, I say, I'm not going to write that exam because historically, statistically, only 10% pass. Now only 15% now they pass. That thing, they're very, very difficult. Even in a clean environment, no rigging, no. And then you are entering into that exam with a defeatist mind. Who does that? Will you tell your child, my children have come to me, and all of us can relate to this. That's why I'm using something that is relatable. If you have child or you have children, you come to you and say, no, you have to prepare. You have to, you put that child down. And each and every time they have learned from me that, wow, I got it. I succeeded. You don't go into something with a submissive mind. something that you know will profit you at the end of the day. This is what people are selling to us from yesterday. I've heard it over the social media. All over the space now. They can think. Mumu, factory-fitted Mumu mindset. I cannot buttress this enough. People should stop saying this. It is stupid. People should stop bringing it. If you don't have anything to say, keep your mouth shut. Listen to other people. You don't have to come to any platform, anywhere, whatever platform it is, big, medium, small platform. You don't have to come and say that Tinubu will win in 2027. So just surrender. Just throw in the gloves. Who does that? We can't do this. I've heard the argument also. Peter Obi is moving from one party to another. I heard a very good submission from someone on this broadcast today, one of the presentation, one of the videos, who highlighted exactly what I pointed out that I'm going to say here today. He gave a very prompt, accurate response. When people say, "Oh, he's moving from one party," Nigerians, a lot of people don't know anything about politics. They don't even understand human psychology. They just want to put their own voice into it. But you are not helping matters. Because you don't follow politics. It is now that you are talking. You cannot just talk because of the event of the last 2-3 days. In fact, you cannot contribute to Nigerian politics because of the event of the last 1 month. You will be so inaccurate. You will be so inconsistent. The worst of it all is what I have said. You will be so cynical and very, very submissive to criminals and to fraud. Because your mind is not enlightening on the subject matter. That is it. Tinubu himself has moved from party to party. He moved from party to party. At least 4 of them. They're all of us. Somebody who is just joining politics, who is just talking about politics about a month ago or 2 months ago, even 2 years ago, even you will not know this. He moved from AD to AC to ACN to APC. And people will say, "Oh, it's not this is the same party." How could it be? Can you just write a name now and say it's a political party? As if you are forming your community association in your village. It has to go through the due process. You have to file a form. The party must be registered. So it's all the parties are brand new one. You think it was just Tinubu, AD to AC. Tinubu just wake up one morning and say, "There is a new political party now. It's now called AC." No, it went through the process of the party to be. So it's a brand new political party. All of them were. Each and every time, they were all brand new political parties. He moved. And why was it easy for him to do that at that period? These are the things people don't know. It's as simple as that. They just don't know. Why? Why was it easy for Tinubu to move from AD to AC to ACN to APC? Because at that time, 1999, up to 2018, 2017, 2018, if I'm correct. See, Niger Watch can register a political party in Nigeria. That was how easy. How easy it was. That's why you see all this bunch of political parties all over the space. Just get a good lawyer. Hire a very fine accounting firm, ready to spend about 10 to 15 million naira. Your party will be registered. That was how easy it was then. But APC have succeeded making sure that no party can be easily registered. If the likes of Atiku cannot register party today, the likes of Obi cannot get party registered, who are you? They register parties that they know will not give them problem. Whether it comes out to favor them at the end or not, but that is their intention. Do you think, in your widest imagination, that someone like Showore will register a political party today in Nigeria? And people will be saying, Obi should go and register his own political party. Obi should just go and register his own. Until you have registered. You people don't know history. You don't understand what is going on here. I'm trying to debunk all these cheap, unenlightening arguments that people have been bringing forward. I'm trying to put them at their proper place. How? If it were that easy in this current dispensation in Nigeria, Obi could have registered 5 political parties all in a row within the last 2 years. You can't do that in Nigeria now. This APC will not allow it to happen. What Tinubu enjoyed, which was very easy for him, and he has the capacity, he has the wherewithal. That was why it was easy for him. Do you think what he did in 2003 to 2014, he could achieve that now? Within a space of 4 years, he moved from AC to ACN to APC. Who can do that today? When the likes of Atiku, all the combination together, Peter Obi, Kwankwanso, and all their likes, could not get a political party registered since 2023 to date. So I don't know what people are talking about. Someone like Showore will come out and be talking to people whose mindset are factory-fitted mumus. Will be saying that all of them in that ADC, they are fraud. You put all of them inside one basket. Now, yes, many amongst them brought Nigeria to where we are today, and they don't deserve to hold any public office. But in an attempt, because of the frustration, which I have just talked about, the almost impossible way that they have set, the way and manner at which it becomes impossible to register a political parties, these people have to find a way. Someone like Peter Obi, he needed to find a way. Starting from the Labour Party debacle, the Labour Party issue since 2023 with Abure, Obi will have registered a political party with the likes of Alex Oti of Abia State. There are like-minded people there. It will have been much easier for them, but it will not see the light of the day. That is the issue. So don't come and tell us all this cheap, defeatist mindset. If Obi will move, if it is possible for him to move from this NDC between now and next week Sunday to another one, so be it. Because the person who is superintending over Nigeria now, in a space of 4 or 5 years, moved to 4 different political parties. When 2-3 people can sit down in one room, yes, as at when Jonathan was president, as at 2010, you can sit down in one room. Nigeria Watch can register a political party back then. Put yourself, how do you think many of like Zenith Party, all these political parties that you see in Nigeria, how do you think they register? Can they do that today? The reason why you are seeing plethora of court cases today, because most of these people know clearly that there is no any other party to go to. They cannot set up another one. But there were issues. Since the days of Yaradua, all these politics, since Obasanjo time, they always have issues within parties. Much more than what we're seeing now. But back then, they don't go to court pretty much. They just go and form another political party. Ask all of them. Yes, if you want to history, if you don't know history, nobody is going to. The book is in front of you. You have computer. Start Googling right now. Google. AI is there. Grok is there. Start asking questions. All these political parties, their chairman, I will make it easy for you. Very, very easier for you so that it's not going to be difficult. Go to INEC website. All the political parties, all their chairmen, all of them, take 6 political parties. Write the names of their chairmen, each of those political parties. Write them down. Then ask the political history of each of those chairmen of these political parties. It will tell you where they started from. PDP. With some of them are with Buhari, ANPP. Some of them are with this Tinubu AD. But back then, they don't go to court. They won't go to court pretty much. Because why? They know that within a year, their own fresh political party will be available for them to control. The reason why now they are fighting to the end is simply because even though many of them are not legitimate fights, as we know, I'm not naive. Many Nigerians like myself are not naive. They are not stupid. They don't have factory-fitted mumu mindset. No, they don't. They know that some of these are orchestrated and sponsored by APC. Yes, the facts are there. But in some of the cases too, there are cases that, see, many of these people will just say, okay, you know what, I'll go and set up. Everybody wants control. That's why I said someone like Sowore, in your widest imagination, all of you support. Sowore cannot set up a they will not even accept his application in. Talk less of say he's waiting for it to be approved or registered. They won't even accept it in today's Nigeria, unless we have the right system, the right people in place that will turn things around for us in Nigeria. So these are the things that I have seen in the last 24 hours on social media. Very cheap arguments that people are putting forward that we need to put them in their right place, their right position. It doesn't hold water. When people tell you this moving, it's a stupid submission. When people are telling us that we should just forget it, Tinubu will win in 2027, it doesn't make any sense. Even if you know that your opposition, because the APC, the only good thing I'm hearing from people, one of the goods anyway that I'm hearing from is the fact that APC will rig. They don't have any other option other than to rig. Come 2027, on a clean slate, in a free fair election, Tinubu stands no chance. The baby in the womb know that. The deaf, the blind knows that. Tinubu will not win on a clean slate, on a credible election. He will not win. So the only thing they know is that they will rig. And if I know that, can that now, just that alone, put me in a position of being submissive or accepting failure and loss even before the contest? Certainly not. That will not be. It is now on the Nigerian people. It is on the Nigerian people to fight. It is on the Nigerian people to fight for what is theirs come 2027. If we don't want to become the United, if we don't want to become the United States of Mumu, USM. Because after 2027, that's what the country's name will need to be changed to United States of Mumu. Mumus, USM. That will have 200 million people, and they will allow that to go through, pass through. Then you need to change your name. Mr. Elvis, let me leave you here for now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thanks for that wonderful submission. But I'd like us to hear from others. Thank you very much, everyone listening to us. God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Orji. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Guys, press on the like, help us to share, press on the dollar sign, encourage our work, and also support our ongoing contribution, over our solar, so that we can run this up on time. God bless you all. The account is right there on the screen. Do your part.
How much is remaining, Mr. Elvis?
1.650. Thank you very much, everyone. Do your part.
Getting
Mr.
closer.
Alabo,
Yes,
yeah, you have the floor.
yes, sir.
There's noise coming from your end,
Thank you,
though.
Mr.
Can
Elvis.
you?
Please. Yes. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Okay. Please pardon me if I log out because you know where I did. I beg. You help me bring
Okay.
me back. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank
Good
you.
evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for what you do. Nigeria, you saw the account number, please. It's a Nigeria project. Please send in your $1, $1, £1, one sefer. It will go a long way for us to get this done. It's a contribution we are doing because it's our project. It's everyone's responsibility. Just be part of it, please. Thank you for everyone that have contributed so far. God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for your patience with us. I know it's frustrating. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, everyone on the comment section. Panelists, I greet every one of you. God bless us for coming out every day to put our voice to this and what is affecting our country. Because I strongly believe that a new Nigeria is coming and that new Nigeria is possible. Which political party that they were able to register under Mahmoud as Tinubu enter office. The whole reason is because of Peter Obi. Wike destroyed the Labour Party with Abure. And since they succeeded that, they know that Peter Obi will register. A lot of not just one, which I am aware. And are you aware why the Attorney General took some Zenith Labour Party? Because they heard this rumor that we'll be moving to Zenith Labour Party. A lot of things happened that don't come out to social media to talk. They took all these parties they know that it's possible for Peter Obi to go. Those are the parties they took that today they are challenging them in court that they should deregister just because of one man. What has he done? He wants a better Nigeria that will work for both the criminals. What kind of human being are these people? They just want to remain the same way it is. They are benefiting from the corrupt system. This is the main status quo anti-ballot. That is the system they want to maintain. That corruption they want to maintain. That is why you see Dele Mamudu, Kenneth Okonkwo, a lot of them want Atiku to come so that that status quo will continue. Where I will give you a block, I will give you my refinery, I will give you Senate President, we will share this. As if it's your personal property. It's sad, Nigeria. Is it the way they are allocating? This is what you are seeing today. It's the same thing Tinubu is doing for everybody is buying. Give and take. Not their own. Nigeria property. Nigeria resources. You can go to an estate to borrow how many million just for you to bribe people. That same billions of dollars, you can use it and build Nigerians standard hospital that the King of England can attend. As the Saudi king used to come to Nigeria in Ibadan to attend. But you prefer to borrow those huge amount of money to give to Emma, give to kings, give to pastors, just to support you, sing your praises. This is Amechi. That is why I said, tell him to keep quiet. Do you know how much we have in River State under Amechi? He could not use it to do anything. He used it to go and sponsor Buhari. If Peter Obi have that kind of resources in Anambra State, go and check when he was governor, how much was he, the allocation was he receiving? Neither internal generated revenue was he having in Anambra. Can you compare that to billions of naira you receive and you use it to go and sponsor a PC? Today, Tinubu deceive you. They came to Port Harcourt and align with you, deceive you, that they will give it to you. You will be this. That is why you decide not to support Tinubu, because you feel betrayed. Your bitterness, you are bringing it to Peter Obi, because you know how much Rivers resources. It's not your money. They will have a way of eating it back from you people. When you steal from the masses, you will lose it mysteriously. Please, who is making noise on the background, please? Can you mute yourself? Because it's echoing over here. You will come to tell Nigerians to compare your government. The one you built school, that Wike took some of the money, the one you put in charge, that could not complete the modern school you say you are building. Let's go and see the school. How is it? Talking of sustainability. We're talking of significant project one person would do with the resources we are exposed to. So much money was coming out of River State, but you couldn't do anything for it. Corruption take 80% of it. The little you used to do project that people cannot go and see today. You are comparing yourself to Peter Obi. Did you hear him that he stole any money? Huh? Mr. Businessman Amechi, that your wife is a businesswoman. Which business was she doing? Okrika wake up, she's selling. And that is what is giving you money to pay for delegate, to run for 2023 election, to sponsor Buhari, to sponsor almost majority of APC governor. Governor Lalong then of Plateau State and Governor Otom, all of them attest to it to say you single-handedly sponsored them. Where did you get the money? Son of nobody. Where did you get the money? Which business do you have? You want to compare yourself to Peter Obi? So just keep quiet, shut your mouth. The same thing you came to River State and be doing, because you see crowd of us, all our struggle registering people in ADC. You want to see it as if it's your own personal project. You are jacking. Now you will see how many people you will have in that ADC. How many crowds will follow you. You put it as if it's an opportunity for you people. You want to live on his glory. You want to cage him, so that people will cage him and keep him. When you keep him at die minute, you will knock him out, because he will not have the mind to behave like Wike now to destroy people. You know that when you do that to Peter Obi, he will go to his house and sit down. But we Nigerians are the one. He has told you people that wherever the people want him, that is where he will go. And this is what we, the Nigeria, that is running on our behalf, this is how we want him to go. And he has answered our call as a listening president. So all of you, you will be put to shame that want to maintain the corrupt system. Because you know if Peter will come in, there will be no sharing of money. A lot of these things will not be happening. So you will just decide the realistic something. You can decide. Old people will come around and say, if this guy enter now, he will block our shopping. You people should thank God at the age you are, what you have achieved. You have stolen so much in Nigeria, all of you. Go and continue and enjoy your corrupt money you've stolen. That sickness will soon come upon a lot of you people that you will not be able to, money cannot solve. And keep quiet and allow the space. We need a new Nigeria. We need a better Nigeria. Enough is enough. We are tired of coming to beg anybody. We are not coming to beg Atiku. Any of you who are talking that Peter will be, hey, they will divide the vote. They paid you guys to come and be saying Peter will be, hey, Tinubu has already rigged election. If somebody who has a rigged election is trying to shut down opposition party, why did he not go to bed and sleep? If he know he has won an election. He know he did not win in 2023. He told you that he bought it. And he know it will be difficult, because the people that sold it to him say we are not going to sell again. So he's running right as he want to. by all means to make sure that no political party stand. So you are saying he has rigged. Who told you rig election? That is the same thing they pay people like Abati. Abati to be talking on a Arise TV that the election has already been won by Tinubu. Shame on all of you. Nigerians, this is the new direction. Get ready. Our registration has begun. Get your PVC. On the 5th
All right,
of May, the portal will be open. Please get your PVC. Thank you, Mr. Evans,
you.
and God bless you, sir.
Okay, portal of PVC. I thought you are still campaigning for a NDC because now una carry that ADC carry and go.
Forbid.
Una
God
carry and
forbid that I
go.
campaign,
Hold on. Let's correct ourselves. Hold on now, please. Let's correct ourselves. You are part of the people that carry that ADC put for shoulder, or I don't know how you now take carry them. Everybody go and register. Everybody go and register. Everybody go and register. Look now, the people that have registered, then how do you apologize to them? You know, allow people be. Now Peter Obi will they follow, not be ADC. You know, now ADC is now a thing of the past now. So please, nobody should come here and go and register with NDC. Let's focus on Peter Obi. Simple. Thank you very much for your submission, Mr. Labo. I'd like us to move on. Let me come to Mother Rita. Mother Rita, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Good evening. I thought it was Dr. CM. Okay.
No, it's you.
Oh, okay.
After you, Dr. CM. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone. In the comment section, my lovely mommy. I'm still your baby girl that loves you. And happy Sunday to everybody in the comment section as well. Madam Amy that called. I don't know if Mr. Joseph Audi called because I came late. But good evening, sir. And good evening to everyone. I am very, very happy. I'm very happy Peter Obi moved. First of all, I'd like to just say that even if Peter Obi moves to Igoriaki party or a party called Niger Watch, I'm going to move there. It's not the party right now. It's the person. So if anybody, the other handlers, the other ignoramus handlers that they've paid on social media to give people reasons why they feel Peter Obi is unstable, please ignore them. The person that we are after is Peter Obi. And if Peter Obi happens to be going over to a party called Mr. Rabbit Party, I am going to follow Peter Obi to that Mr. Rabbit Party. So I am happy. It's so obvious that this is definitely for sure one person is having sleepless night. That's the man from Babylon. Because the whole idea is for Peter Obi not to be on that ballot, period. He has given instructions like, do whatever it takes. I do not want to be contesting with Peter Obi. Do whatever it takes. I do not want to be contesting with Peter Obi. Bajabi Amila, that was saying, he called somebody's name that, yes, go and scatter them in ADC, right? Okay, they've scattered it. That's fine. In the NDC, if they want to scatter it, well, that's fine. I know the time frame is very short. The NDC, they're having their first national convention on Saturday. That's the night. That's fine. If NDC, they are better sit down properly right now because the ADC has crashed. So if NDC want to be a relevant party, my advice is for them, do not mess up and do not bring handlers from the man from Babylon, because you all know what's going to happen. Because right now, it's between now and the end of this month, or between now and the 21st, it's very, very, very technical right now. This is where the politics has to be played smartly from the Peter Obi end. Because this critical time, there's going to be a lot of traitors because the price has increased from Bola Ahmed Tinubu's camp. The price has increased because that man, we all know, well, in case you don't know, he has a policy. Give them what they want. If they want money, if they say it's not enough, give them more money. If it's not enough, give them more money. So this time between now and the 21st of May is very, very critical for Peter Obi. So now we all know the price is going to increase for those who are going to be Judas Iscariots. Yes, even the hybrid of Judas, because Judas Iscariot was he just did one thing, and that was just one that led to the death of, my Lord and Savior. But this one, they are triple hybrid of Judas Iscariot. That's what we have present day Nigeria 2026. It's not a joke, it's a fact. Triple Judas Iscariot. So the price and the desperation is going to go so high right now. This month of May is going to go extremely high. So please watch out. Because I know for sure there are traitors around Peter Obi. Yes, and there are traitors already in NDC. As a matter of fact, I think the man from Bodilon, since last year, has put in people in every existing party in Nigeria, including the so-called AAC. Yes, every existing party in Nigeria has a spy. And I think they did it from last year when this man started talking, when Ganduje started saying there was nothing wrong in having a one-party system, and he used China as an example. That is the moment that they put people to infiltrate every single existing political party in Nigeria and to fight, and they all know their roles there. Look at this man that went to the ADC. All of a sudden, that resigned all of a sudden because he wanted money. They probably went to a lot of people who were there before. This is the one that got money. I don't want to even mention Kachuku's name at all. I don't want to even mention that one. But the reason why we had this scuffle in court was because of that other man that said, he didn't resign or whatever excuse. I already know, I know. However, regardless of whoever they plant in these political parties, because I'm saying these things because that's our reality. Nobody should be a baby right now in terms of politics or in terms of how desperate the APC and the man for Bodilon is. You cannot be ignorant of the fact that they are extreme. This is not ordinary desperation. Extremely, if there's another higher word after extreme or more than extreme before desperate, that is what the man from Bodilon is. So everybody should be aware of that. We are just waiting. I pray. Sometimes when I use the word I pray, I will sound too religious, but I'm just going to say I pray that they will not have another rat that have been paid that will have a reason to say, okay, there's something wrong with this party. As a matter of fact, is anybody come out now? Then those doubters, those doubting Thomases that said, oh, and including the newscasters like Sheon that will say, oh, what proof do you have that APC is part of this this fracas or this different parts of the ADC that we're having problems? This is it will be another proof. So we're just going to prove them right. Prove them right. I mean, prove us right. Like, listen, Peter Obi has entered NDC now. We are waiting. What's next now from the other camp? Because they are not sleeping right now. They are not sleeping. They are not sleeping. I want to encourage everybody. Please, the movement of Peter Obi to the NDC, we have not even gotten close. Well, I can say is a first step to victory. However, this is not time to jollificate or to be overly excited because we have Section 63, Section 137, and Section 138 of the provisions in the Electoral Act that needs to be amended expeditedly. And this will have to go to the National Assembly. Yes. And I'm just saying, just in case, the NDC have another reason why they feel they want to destabilize, please, Peter Obi, go to the PRP. Go to the PRP. Every other one that is existing now, they all have spies and traitors ready to trigger. The PRP will be the next one. But because the window is so short now, after this convention, I expect the NDC now, if they are serious, Peter Obi should be the consensus candidate. If they don't, within a week, I'll just know that just forget it. If they are dragging their leg like the way the ADC was dragging their legs, just forget it. You know that, of course, it has been infiltrated by the dark people, D-A-R-K, not complexion. They have been infiltrated. Peter Obi shouldn't just wait. This is not time for wasting because the window is short, the desperation is short, and the price is very high. So many people are willing to take $1 million if it comes to that, because money is not even the issue right now. Everybody, this man from Bodlon believes everybody has a price, financial price, position price. They have a price. That is their belief, and it has been working for him because we are a greedy nation and a greedy set of people. It has been working, but it's not everybody that is that greedy. Very, very few. So you see, there's a price. Even Atiku has a price. Yes, Atiku can have a price to do what he's doing. Omo Elesore, oh, that one definitely now. The dages of this, or all, of course, definitely now. Those ones have price. So, Peter Obi, we should all be prepared and to be heightened. On the other side, what we need to do now, if the books are looking like Peter Obi will be the chosen flag bearer for the NDC, is that we should start thinking of outspoken people like, Mama P and Peter for Nigeria is not enough. In every tribe, I mean, I'm talking about vivacious, informed people that are very outspoken. And you see that Dr. Haruna Goro, I respect that man. At his age, he is fighting for our generation. It's so touching. It's so touching. And the way he's speaking, he's in tune with how we are thinking. He's in tune with the political system and the temperature. He's in tune with it. And there's so much he could do. Even Mr. Niger Watt, Mr. Elvis, there's so much Mr. Elvis can do, honestly speaking. So anybody who is supporting Peter Obi, the obedient or the non-obedient or the ones who just want a better nation, I think we should have to come together with ideas. And please, nobody should do like what happened in 2023. Everybody wants to show their face in front. That's not the idea. The idea is about Nigeria. That's the project. It's not about Mr. A or Mr. B or whether she's this tribe or that religion. That's not the point. Everybody has to come together, and we should start looking for how we can come together to, sort of wave out the obvious that is coming to us. The obvious. January 16th, we know what will happen. We already know. Don't kid yourself. It's going to be a number. It's not going to be a number election. Don't kid yourself that they're not going to cheat. They are going to cheat. So, so I have pinpointed. We have to look for a lot of people with ideas. Second one is the amendment of the provisions of the Electoral Act. And then the third one is everybody should come together and look at what's going to happen on January 16th and also 17th. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, moderator. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. Okay. I'd like to appreciate. Yes, sir.
Just 10 seconds, please.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Tonita.
Yeah, please. I just want to buttress Madam Rita's last line, talking about the obedient people to get more people, and Nigeria Watch should be part of that. If they are really serious, if they are really, really, really serious, they should. Two things they must do, and I mean it in every sense of it. Two things that they must not only get in touch with Nigeria Watch. Mr. Peter Obi should come to Nigeria Watch. For crying out loud, for God's sake, he should come here so that traffic will come with him. And going forward from there, it will be projected on this platform as we approach 2027. They must do this. It is not ifs or buts. They must do it. It's part of what they must do. I have to say that. Thank you.
Mr. Jonathan, God bless you, sir. Thanks for your wonderful voice. God bless you. All right. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your time with us. Press on the like, help us to share. I can see the like is very, very minimal. Guys, do your part. Press on the like, help us to share. Let me hear from Oga CM. Oga CM, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Thank you very, very much, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. Those on the panel with me, those contributing through the chat, and those listening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the show for today. Well, the thing is, since yesterday, there's always been in the air, or since last week, that Peter Obi will likely leave ADC. But to the party, I do not know. I knew about it maybe weeks back. And I said it one time here that it's not likely he's going to leave ADC. You see, the thing is this. They said when you find yourself in a hole, you stop digging. The wayo, the brand new wayo has been so clear, so apparent that even the deaf will hear it and the blind can see it clearly. The idea for P2B to say, stand on the podium and say the plan is that I should not contest, that I shouldn't be on the ballot, but I will be on the ballot. That means he's having other plans. And he said that he did not sort of go all over the world learning leadership, talking to those that matter, those that have changed their country, only to come and be vice president to a crook, a certified crook. There are a lot of things in the air about what Atiku is demanding, all those things. At 80, nearly 80, the man is still looking for billions. Nearly 8, that is to tell you the mindset of that man. If anything, for those that are studying political science, they should know that the political history of Nigeria between 1999 till now, Atiku is just the central figure. It's a spoiler, a crook. And you wonder, why did Obasanjo put down in black and white 3 volumes, a book of 3 volumes, Obasanjo put it down in black and white about Atiku. Not in glowing terms. Somebody who served you for 8 years, nothing. With the worst name, the worst character. If you read the testimony Obasanjo gave him, you can never hire Atiku. No wonder in the UK they say that if you haven't worked before, you just left school. They say bring a testimonial from your school, whether university or college or high school. But if you've worked before with your national insurance number, which they call social security number in America, they want a testimonial from your last employer. It's compulsory. No matter how bad, they want to know it. So look at the testimonial Obasanjo wrote about Atiku. And from somebody who told me, that was before 2023 election, he said, as long as Obasanjo is alive, Atiku can never be president of Nigeria. You see, what is between them, the beef runs so deep. If there's a man who knows of Atiku inside out, it's Obasanjo. Nobody. And that's why Atiku never replied, never made any comment about that book. He pretended as if Obasanjo did not say anything bad about him. Because while Obasanjo is alive, if Atiku dare, if it's me, you can go to court. A book with ISBN, International Standard Book Number, you can tender it as evidence in any law court in the world. And you challenge it. Atiku never did any of those. And he's not planning to. Because he knows that if he dare utter a word, Obasanjo will even expose so much before he goes back to his Mecca. So that is the man that is still negotiating deal at that age. Peter being one of his this thing, because I have to be contrasting the two. Peter being one of his public this thing, he said, look, so I've gone the age of making money, I'm giving back. He said it. I said it. Rather than Peter Obi to organize 10,000 naira or 10,000 naira to go and give criminals to come and elect him, he will be looking for the nearest school of nursing. That's what he wants. For those who do not know, it was from Peter Obi I heard that by the year 2030, according to World Health Organization, there will be at least 21 million vacancies for nurses worldwide. 21 million. Peter Obi now said Nigeria should now start to key into that. Out of that 25 million, even if we produce 500,000, we export some to make foreign exchange, just like the way you export crude oil. You can export, that is what made India what it is. It's not only crude oil you export. You can convert a human being to human capital. If he's Almajiri begging on the street, it's called a human being. The moment you give the person skill, knowledge, abilities, and training, the person becomes a human capital. You export the person, he will make money and come back. That's why in the US today, Filipinos control nursing in the US, followed by Nigeria. That's what I heard. So these are money. There are a lot of things you can make. That is why P2B is encouraging School of Nursing every way, donating money, and you are asking him to come and organize the participate in a bazaar, whereby you bring a criminal, lodge the person in a hotel, seize the mobile phone, keep the person incommunicado, put some amount of money in his in the hotel room, in the drawer. Then help yourself with envelope. Do you know who to vote for? What sort of democracy is that? Later they say, hey, Atiku flawed them. All those Shehu Kimbaloye in channels and the Rube, Atiku flawed them. Atiku is a heavyweight. Where has it led us? Where do we go? Where has it led? All those giddy giddy, where has it led us? Tinubu said he bought the seat. Where is Nigeria today? I hate it. You see, P2B is not it's out of this world. Well, I will be watching everything that is happening. It's not yet Uhuru, but we are nearly there. Let's see the trick they are going to bring again for NDC. Every party, before you know, and they will say, oh, there was one T they didn't cross when they register. Oh, there was one I they didn't put the dot on. The Nigerians are shameless. Just to accommodate a criminal, and people are making excuses. Today, because of to accommodate Tinubu's ambition, you can forge certificate and become a president. No, it's not a crime. But with that same forged certificate, you can't go to a kindergarten and teach as a teacher. They say, no, you forged it. You see, because here we have to educate people. You see, we have to impart knowledge so that people, maybe in Nigeria Watch, you will put the motto of your this thing, show the light, and people will find the way. We show people light here. Think about it. A young man that you are 26 years old, you forge a certificate, a degree certificate, even if it's HND, and you want to go and teach statistics or economics or electrical, anything on any field. You go to the school principal, you say, look, this certificate is forged. We've contacted the university, and the university said your name is not there. Where is your NYC? Oh, you forged. But then you get out for a salary that is less than 100,000. Now you manage to maneuver your way from AZY party, and they nominate you presidential candidate. The same certificate you are going to give to INEC, they say, oh no, he wants to be #1 citizen of the country, the commander-in-chief. With intelligence report, everything, you live in the best secured house in Nigeria with forged certificate, it's okay. But to go and teach in one backyard nursery school, they said you forged it. That is the reality. This is what Nigerians should be thinking about. That's what they call shame. Tinubu is the shame of a country. Has dragged Nigeria below the pit. That is the way I'm looking. I'm not even talking in terms of voting or not voting. When you bring out Nigerian passport, you should be ashamed. Look at him. Just to accommodate Tinubu's ambition, they now have to say forging certificate is not a crime. You can forge certificate in Nigeria and become a president. But with that same forged certificate, you can never open the gate of First Bank in any rural community where they have a branch. No way. What sort of country is that? And people will still be telling you, election is already decided. Tinubu 30-30. Are you not ashamed? Some of them are having forged anyway, Nigerian certificates. What is it? What is written on? I don't regard any degree from Nigeria. Anyway, I mean, you don't tell now. If you like, you come out, let's challenge. So this is the issue. These are what I want people to think about. Go home and reflect. Go and reflect. Just because of one man. Look his ambition. Now they want to turn Nigeria into anything just to accommodate him. As long as Tinubu wants it, we will do it. Forged certificate. Do you know what he mean by forged? You see, there's something they call date of birth. I mean, birth certificate. That is about you. It's about you. The day you were born is recorded. This is your own problem. This is about you. But the moment you alter it, it becomes a criminal offense against the state. Go and check. That is your birth certificate, which is your property to carry about. Is your own. Nobody's contesting that. But you tender it as official document, and they go through it, confirm from the hospital or the authority that issued it. They say it has been changed. You not go in for that. Mind you, this is your own, oh, to tell you what forgery means. Because it's not that you force something, it's the intention, is the thought behind forgery. It's not just you see 5, you cancel it and write 6. No. Is the thought. Why did you change 5 to 6? Why not leave it at 5? Is the thought, and you can never know that. You can never know. That will tell you how dirty the person is. That's why forgery in the Western world, they don't take it, say, lying low. You got something, you say it is like this. No problem. But why did you forge it? Ordinary to write something and cancel it, you cancel it in a way that it is hidden. You have to explain what was written there before and why you canceled it in that order. You should have put a stroke of pen across it. People will still see it, but it's been cancelled. Then you write what you want to write. This is forgery Nigeria is practicing at the highest level in Aso Rock, and they are accommodating it. Everybody, even professors, look at Amukwito, professor of law of evidence. What will he be taking? Supposing somebody raise it up in the class, that if you bring an evidence and you examine it, it is mutilated or forged. What will he say? You say, look, he will teach you it's a criminal offense and quote different textbooks. Now he's practicing it with Tinubu. Why can't you look at me in the face and say, no, it cannot be done? They've allowed you 4 years, get out. You now use it's now so that at the end, because they had people be saying, all these things you are saying, the pre-election matter, not pre-election. Now we must know the certificate before we start to do election. They have to go and pass. That nobody can challenge that. Is Tinubu the owner of Nigeria? What a cheeky-hearted generation. Is Tinubu the owner of, is this a property? In so many countries, people will just go to Aso Rock and lie down there. Say, come and finish us until this man get out. They force you out. And you are forging certificate. Do you know what it means? So the people in the universities, they are wasting their time. If somebody can tell them that after all, if you want to get your degree in Nigeria, any certificate, because you want to work with it. Me, I want to be a politician. Yes, because in politics, forged certificate cannot be prosecuted. But go and work with any other, even ministry. Go to Federal Ministry of Education, forge certificate to go there and work. They will tell you forged it. It's not from ABU or Uniben or Nsukka or Port Harcourt or Lagos or Ibadan. Then you cross over. Did you want to be commander-in-chief? Oh, is welcomed. Are we serious as a people? And you pay the person the highest price. You pay the person the highest salary. This is what I want people to think. Before, when you are coming out to say, Peter Obi this, Peter Obi, Tinubu don't win, Jagapan is a strategist. Where are those people that said, those that campaign for Tinubu, coming here to tell us Tinubu is a strategist? He has budget, he has kept 25% for education. What can Peter Obi do? He has already said 25% of budget goes to education. He's a strategist. Peter Obi has got this, He came here. I don't want to glorify some nonsense. Some people belong to the gutter. So there are some level I don't want to descend to. I know exactly, not a pushover. He came here. He said, I'm disappointed in Tinubu. I said, so you are regretting voting, campaigning for? He said, no. I didn't say regret. You see Nigerians. And he will still come here like a snake and be talking. Are you not? Look, I feel ashamed that forged certificate is official now in Nigeria. To become a president. It's a shame for people that do not know. It's a very big shame. That is the greatest shame of a nation. And so and somebody will be going and writing jam to get a degree. If you forge it, you become president. Niger Watch, thank you very much. Sometimes I don't know whether people are thinking what I'm thinking. Thank you.
All right. Augustine, thank you, sir. Okay, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for your wonderful submission. Okay, let's hear from others that have not spoken. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, greeting to you, Mr. Niger Watch.
Yes, sir.
Greeting to everybody in the panel. Greeting to Nigerians. Peter Obi dump ADC for NDC. It is good move. It's good because what they are doing now in that ADC is like nobody want to step down for each other, which is very bad. What is the meaning of coalition? If they want to colonize, what is the meaning of that? Is it not to conclude to stand with one candidate? Coalition, but they don't do like, I don't really understand those people. How many years are they? They are still fighting for powers. Look at European, highest prime minister or president you see in Europe here. We know up to 65, 50 something, 40 something. But Nigeria, you will see 70 something, 80 something, he's still fighting for position. You want to die there. I don't know what they are doing there. But the one they have been doing see, but there is no result. There is nothing come up. All they are fighting for is just to loot and go and store the money in the Western world. There is nothing else. No faculty of thinking to know how to develop their country. Imagine you have a country, presidency, no government official can be hospitalized in your country. You go to another mass country to go and hospitalize. If you have headache or anything, is it not stupidity? Africa, what is the problem of Africa? Our thinking and mindset is very backward. There is no devil. Black people, they are devil. Have you ever seen devil before? The answer is no. It's between we human beings. Among God, for we are devil. Yes. That is the reason why, if you take a look, all those olden days cases like those prophets. Have you ever seen black prophet? There is no black prophet because all the prophets, they are clean. Yeah, they are righteous. Africa is I don't understand the way. That's why the country is not moving forward. Imagine, almost 2 to 3 months, right? There is no light. What a country! 2 to 3 months. Why Asuron they deprived from electricity? They go and store solar in the Asuron. What a country! Who does that? You that are supposed to provide electricity for your citizens, right? But you deprive from electricity. You went to go and store solar for Aso. What about the people that they don't have money to store solar? How are they going to survive? Like the one that have a small scale business, and those are the people that boost economy in the country. All those middle classes. Yeah, people that have small scale businesses. But now look at the hardship, everything in the country. It's some people they still have the audacity. They are still campaigning for APC. According to Apostle Suleiman, I said it before. After 3 years now, right? Just next month we made 3 years. After your 4 years tenure, what are you coming back to do? The one that you do before, there is no improvement. There is nothing to prove. Rather to share rice. How is it rice going to survive people? Family man, how is it going to survive with rice? Who is he going to pay his child school fees? Yes. What type of mentality are we having in Africa? The money that you are using to distribute rice, why can't you use that money to establish, to make the life of people better, to put infrastructure like company, factories, people will start working, production, not to consume. You are borrowing money to consumption, right? Okay, how can you progress? Because there is no profit coming in. It's for you to borrow and keep it somewhere, or you share it. No profit. We have a long way to go. Let's all of us, the 2027 we belong to Nigeria and APC. Because I see no reason why they are coming. They say they want to come. They even to campaign self, they don't even have that audacity. Because to even be in the bylaw self, they don't. For me, they don't have it. What are you coming to do? 2 to 3 months now, no light. Only that one say you have already failed. Because you make a promise before your campaign promise 2022, right? If you don't give light, they should not vote for you for your second term. Okay, that only that one you have disqualified. What are you coming back to do? Yeah, what are you coming back? Imagine what you said now, Mr. CM. Only that forgery self. How can international body respect Nigeria? A forgery, certificate forgery. How can a country they admit law and they enforce the law that forgery is allowed? Imagine a country. After they say people are dismarketing Nigeria, demarketing Nigeria. Abi, you are demarketing yourself. How can a forgery be approved by legislature in the country? Those ones there, they are just there. Hi, hey, that is what they say. They just carry BB belle, nothing else. They don't know what they are doing. All of them, I'm telling you, because if they know what they are doing, they're supposed to know what to give to the citizens and make the country grow. I pray Obi succeed, because I believe, even though if you take a look the statistic, how the vote will go. Just like example now, Atiku and Makinde, right? If Obi, which is Tinubu with Shetima, Obi will still win. Obi and Kwankwaso, Obi have big advantage to win. Yes, 70% to win, because even in the southwest, Obi did not win. Only Lagos he won last time. Yes, there is no only Lagos he won in the southwest last time, right? Yes, he have big advantage to win. 70%. The thing is that make the citizens ready to fight, because even you see now those states say we give Tinubu 2.5 million vote, 3.5 million vote. Even the voters in those states not up to 3.5 million. Where are you going to get that 3.5 million for? Where? So that they depend on ranking. It's only that south now. I'm scared somehow, because if they can. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Ward.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik. God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission. As we they talk, no lights. There's still no light, my brother. No lights. You know,
Mr. Nigeria, imagine 3 months, no light. Okay, what are they coming to do?
We know that we've never experienced light in Nigeria, but it has never ever been worse like this before. Never. You know, we have always been complaining, no light for Nigeria, but still, would they get that time? Will they get 3 hours on, 3 hours off, or something like that, right? This time now, you just the 2 weeks, they're not go blink them. As we're talking now, no light. You know, there's no light. It's crazy. I don't know why this man wants to come back. There's no light in this country. Let me because I like doing this. Let me just open the outside door so that you guys can hear that there's no light in this country. Listen. Here, the whole estate. Right here. The whole estate is burning. The air is polluted everywhere. Now, this man wants to come back. and his satanic supporters are saying he needs to come back. Now, tell us, why do you want him to come back? Why? Let's move on. Mr. Oduwa, talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. So, Oduwa, you're not available.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash.
Thank you, sir.
And happy Sunday to everyone. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Happy Sunday. Thank you all. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Happy Sunday. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and a happy Sunday to everyone, the passerby. Well, it is no longer officials that Peter Obi resigned. They have picked NDC card. He and Kwankwaso have picked NDC card. While our brother Sirake Dixon, we are praising them and said these two people are the hot cake of Nigeria parties. Popular. So that is how we call them. They are the most populated people, yes, in Nigeria now. These two, Kwankwaso and Obi. So they were happy to welcome these two brothers into NDC. And we urge people, because NDC is just like as Labour in 2023 now. So at least the party people, they beg themselves that even if they are not lawyer, but even if they have lawyer, please, so the lawyer is not to go and make bad case. It is how to move the party forward is what they're after. So not to come and be distracting and destroy the party. That those who want to destroy the party should not come, should be on the party they are before. So that is what we see in the welcoming address now. So we love that. And we will urge people to register in NDC, because we cannot say people go and register. No, ADC is different from NDC, because the people that form ADC are different people that form NDC. So we know that many people use the name of Peter Obi in 2023 to gain victory, but nevertheless, because NDC is not well known in all the states. So people need to bring it to the state, and we will look for House of Assembly. Among those people, we will look for Senate, and we will look for even secretary. We will look for local government chairman, and we look for governor. So we want people to register in that party, because that is why they will tell you structure or not structure. Because if by the time you have much people in your state, automatically that becomes structure. But when you don't have the people in your state, it's not a structure. So and now they have a broader their timetable. So we need people to register in it. And if Kwankwaso people that come to ADC and register have already been going away from ADC, so who are other people here are because they register in ADC that they cannot go back? So we are following Peter Obi, and why the other people are following Kwankwaso, because those who have said they don't hear, they don't talk. That is the Kwankwasia. But whatever their leaders said they do, that is what they do. But despite the obedient talk and they hear, but their party is Peter Obi himself. So that is why we urge people to come into the party now. The good ones, because their party, the good ones to come to NDC, that they are welcome. So that is what I have to say on that. So for others, because it's here there in internet now. So others, people that are saying, because I watched one man, what do they call him? The spokesperson for he was speaking for Atiku, because he was a PDP spokesman before. So when Atiku was contested, so he spoke for Atiku. After Atiku lose, he started speaking for Tinubu. I was PDP, still speaking for Tinubu, because all of them thought that they can use Peter Obi glory to claim, just like Okonkwo, who thought that 2023, when Peter Obi become president, he might have appointment or another. Since Labour Party did not get it, he now turned against Peter Obi. What do they call this? PDP spokesman. It's our brother from Ogun State, Abi. So that's so Wumi. You know, we know that is how they always want to condemn Peter Obi. So, but they say good name is better than great riches, silvers and gold. A lot of people who know that as tough as this, they have tried cracking Peter Obi. Because it's a stone, none of them was able to crack him. The EFCC could not crack him. The ICP could not crack him. The EFCC could not crack him. Even the whatever criminal CSS, they could not crack him. No one have able to crack him. Because if Peter Obi is not a stone, I believe by now they will have made sure they grind him to pieces. So whatever anyone like, whether it's Abati, it is Wumi, it is Sowore, the other Daisy, whatever they like, let them say. A good name is better than great riches, because none of them was able to say Peter Obi steal this, he's done that, he do this. Rather, the only offense they said Peter Obi had was, why did you save money for your state? And a good father has to leave inheritance for his children. So that shows you that they that are talking doesn't have sense at all. It is not by you are contesting 300 years. No. Among those your contests, what have you impact in the life of your people? You become vice president, or you do migration officer, whatever. How was the people that were collecting their goods from Wolf during your time? How were they suffering? How were they enjoying the service? So those who know that in a country, if that Nigeria save money, nobody will have go and be borrowing money. Will have not be crying. We will have be happy that we have saved, we are it, and we are able to save. But why are we crying today? They have used our great grandchildren to borrow money. And we that is alive now have not even eaten. Not to talk of our great grandchildren, they used to borrow money. So we need a man who will not only just save our life, also save the life of our children, our great grandchildren. Because these bad eggs that are calling themselves president, senator, or whatever, with the damage that they are caused to the life of our great-grandchildren is what we are looking for. God, let Peter Obi and Kwankwaso enter the position so that they can start redeeming it. Because not that they are able to solve all, but at least a little drop of water will become a mighty ocean. So that they can start in the pathway, then others can follow at the end of the time. So that is it. For whatever reason they say Peter Obi go to party, let everybody go to party, because since Nigeria was formed, it was not one party. There was the time they called NROC. There was the time they called SDP. There was the time they called NPP, something like that. That time, NROC, SDP. So we are having such party. Every time name of party change. So if Nigeria have one party, that people, why do they change names? Why were they changing names? Bermuda time, they change, but how many different names? So every party have always been changed. People change party. So it's not Peter Obi that started, and it's not him who will end it. So if you marry a woman, or you have a husband that you and him could no longer accept the relationship or the marriage, you people divorce. So that is how it is. So if the party were to change party, if it is a crime, then the Nigeria name will have not changed any name of party. So that is only what I have. So let nobody be upset that someone say, why did you change party? Tell him that if change of party is bad, Nigeria will have not be changing the name of party. We will have just have it as they have it in America, Republican, and the other one. That will only the name we will have just have. So for that, Nigeria, it is not Peter Obi will start it and we will end it. Well, thank you, Mr. Nigeria Wash. Thank everyone. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Oduwa, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time with us today. Okay, let me move on to our guy DBC. If you are there, good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, good evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, fellow panelists, and good evening to our dear mommy in diaspora and our commenters. Well, most of you have said everything. It's a great situation we find ourselves, and it calls for sober reflection on the way Nigerian politics is being played. It shows that most of the players don't play by the rule, and they play dirty. They will tell us something that is interesting and exciting in the open, but behind, they will continue their old ways. It's good that Obi went to that that ADC, and then he was able to do his research from close point, and was able to know that these people have not really changed. Though he knows many of them, but at least he was able to put more people in that category. And then it has happened the way it happened. I'm happy that he left. You know, some time ago we are all debating on your platform, Nigeria Watch, that some people say, "Oh, he will end up as Atiko's vice," but some of us told them that if they truly know this man, some of us who have followed this man from when he became governor of Anambra State, he did some uncommon things that the regular Nigerian politician will not do. He's not after any personal gain. His own is just to serve the people and go away. You see, even this 4 years tenure that he said he would do, I know, God willing, if he becomes a candidate of this new party, and God help them, they win, he becomes president, it will take, I don't think he's going to go beyond that 4 years. He's a man that like keeping his words. If people say, "Oh, you have done very well, continue," he will say, "No, my word is my word." It will take something extraordinary. I even doubt it. So that is the kind of person this man is. He has said he will not be anybody's vice. And if things get out of control, and he makes every effort to ensure that things are done properly. If they don't want to do things properly, if the majority are all wolves trying to eat him up, he will just quietly leave. He gave an interview some days ago, and see now, he has left them. He has nothing to lose. That is the kind of man this man is. He's willing to just walk away quietly and maintain his honor, the little honor he has as a man, and the fear of God he has. This is the kind of man he is. This is someone who, if he's in countries where things are done properly, everybody will be clamoring for him to be their next president. But see our country. See how our country is in disarray. But some people who are equally pained as some of us, who are equally suffering, seeing the pain this man, Tinubu, and his acolytes are inflicting on the country, and on them too, can't go in and search their heart and say, "No, we can't continue this way. Let's give this man a chance," who has shown in his private and public life that he can be trusted, he's accountable. So it has happened. My only pain now is that I don't know how long it will take, how many days or weeks are left for parties to submit their membership list to INEC under this new electoral law, because that will determine whether some of his supporters, who are equally politicians, who followed him to ADC or who joined ADC because of him, will move out of ADC to come to this party he has joined now. That is one issue. And secondly, they all need to still go to their ward and register, because this man Tinubu will look for every avenue to puncture a hole in this NDC, all to pull a bit down. So if the law, they should look at the law properly. If the law says for you to properly register in a party, you must resign properly from your old party and then go to your new party, to the ward level, and register. Let them do that. Let him do it. Let Kwankwaso do the same. Let others who want to join do the same, and let them hurry up as well. I just saw on Twitter now that one man called Omar Ado, he is one of the men who wanted to register this ADA, but for whatever reason, INEC didn't make it to the final line. So the man is raising issues. He has made a comment on some shows, but it's like he wants to go to court to compel INEC to give reason why they registered NDC, because he felt NDC was not among the parties that were on the line to be registered. But Sireka Dixon, who is one of the major movers of this NDC, have come out to counter him and said that this party has been there trying to get registered even before, by 2017. So, and then they followed the processes. So you can see now that maybe this Omar Ado now, even if he was doing it alone before, is another thing, another way for Tinubu to now move in and try to cause trouble there. But to hope the courts, they will be sensible this time and throw away any litigation by that Omar Ado and allow NDC to be. So that is one thing. The other thing is that concerning the electoral law itself, I still believe that now that both of them have moved to NDC, or we officially join NDC, maybe probably tomorrow or early this week, the party should sit down and look at that electoral law very well. All those sections of this new electoral law that are in conflict with the Nigerian constitution, they should gather a good team of lawyers, and they shouldn't even wait for the entire opposition to go to National Assembly and put pressure. You should just go to court, because any act of parliament, any law that is made in Nigeria, the law says, the constitution says, if any other law comes in conflict with the constitution prevails. So things like certificate forgery or age falsification that this crooked or criminal National Assembly under Akpabio has allowed can be challenged in court, and the court should do the right thing, that they know it. They should do the right thing and say so and so sections are in conflict with the constitution. Because if they don't do that, it means it's another free way. It will be an extra work for people to defend their votes. That is one. Then secondly, that thing Barrister Mike Igine said about the INEC ballot papers, that the features, if the ballot papers don't contain all the security features, and the presiding electoral officer can use the discretion to say, okay, well, let's still use it. Those are the things they know. This part, the politicians, they know what to do. They should go to court and get all those areas. They shouldn't wait for National Assembly, because it may not happen. Only court can stop them, because it is there. There are so many instances people have taken different matters to court that are in conflict with the constitution, and court strike them down that yes, they are truly in conflict with the constitution and they are removed. So it cannot be an exception, except if the courts, as we have it now, want to continue to let Nigeria know that yes, they are all Tinubu's stooge. So now that he has left ADC, I think the coast is clear enough for Atiku to do whatever he wants to do with the party. But he should know that, one, he cannot get that presidential nod. He can't win the election, because if he's relying on the large vote in the north, if elections are done free and fair, that vote will be cut into several places. Then the south and part of the middle belt, I don't think he can win he can win there. So there's a lot going on, but we pray that God should guide Obi, protect him and others who are following him, who want a better Nigeria, and let Nigerians equally see that this is the man they should support and vote for. And then they should plan a better campaign, at least if the party finally puts them forward as their candidate, Obi and Kwankwaso. The party itself should bring out a robust plan, their manifesto, and a robust campaign plan, including machineries to counter whatever these other parties are doing. So those are the things that will be done. If not, we are still going to be in a serious mess. One part of my mind tells me that the ADC being led by Atiku, that some of them, like Obi said in his statement today, some of them may have some collaboration with the APC. So our politics is really terrible. They want transactional politics, and Obi is not a part of that. No part of transactional politics. It's not part of it. I just wish him well and pray that Nigerians will open their eyes this time and work hard with him to rescue the country, because the country is in a dire situation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Guy DBC. God bless you. Okay, the last person on the panel, Guy Chris. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Mr. Chris sent a message, sir, on the private chat, sir. You won't be able to speak.
I didn't see that. Okay, it's not available right now. Okay, that's fine. Before we continue, I have this couple of videos that I like to play. So this video might take altogether 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but let's start. I would like to start with the topic that we just finished before I switch to the next topic.
Dominant. Recently, Obi moved there, and I've said it. Obi is the only life in ADC.
There are other people there. Excuse who is there?
Excuse me.
Amechi is there.
I never said they are not human beings there. I'm saying they are largely spent forces. Obi is, let Obi don't go to ADC. Let Obi go to another party. Let's say Obi is in Accord. Accord will become. Excuse me, I'm saying it to be. Obi is the only traction. Obi is the only meaning. Obi is the only factor. Obi is the only person in ADC that matters. And if Obi had not gone to ADC and has gone to, when Obi went to Labour that would never know became one election to House of Reps. I'm not saying Obi will win this election. I'm not saying Obi will not win this election. But I'm telling you, even if they don't feed Obi, if ADC fails to feed Obi, their case will be worse than they are coming together.
All right, so please do watch out for the full interview.
Clearly said that anybody that betrays the coalition or a united opposition and work against that person, even if it's Peter Obi. Because I understand clearly that in fighting someone like Bola Tinubu, who is an undemocratic, a non-democrat, an election thief, and a mandate robber, you cannot afford to go before that man or go against that man in an election that you are not, is not even fair in the first place, that has been rigged against you, and not have a coalition of forces. So I stood to accepting that I may not like all of these guys, but that is the only way we can survive, because the greatest danger against Nigeria as it was the Bola Tinubu brand of politics. So it's something we have to do away with as much as we can. So, and then when I began to see all of the noise happening with the ADCs and now the NDC, I took my time to consider the fact beyond all of this propaganda. There's an agenda to give Peter Obi a bad name. And if you know me so well, you know that I will stand for the truth when it comes to politics like this. There's an agenda. And the Atiku and APC camp are cooking this agenda. First, they are lying that Peter Obi is requesting to be handed over the ticket on a platter of gold, without work, without primaries. But that's a lie. Listen to Peter Obi in this video. And it was very recent. Very, very recent.
It was a money primary. What if this one becomes dollarized?
It will not be because it's a primary.
What if it
will never be? I can tell you. We are sure. We are sure. We are determined that it will never be. That we are a new set of people ready to sacrifice.
I am asking that if Atiku Abubakar becomes a presidential candidate here, what would happen?
Nobody will be through. Everybody will emerge through a transparent primary. I assure you of that primary. We want to build a new Nigeria. That Nigeria is a Nigeria that will be built on transparent primaries and good election, because we're going to rebuild the country. We want to start doing things properly. Can't you see our country collapsing today? You know what it means that we moved from number 8 in terrorism list in the past 3 years to number 4, and you're still talking about transnational primary. We need to start fixing it. We need to fix our country. People are dying. Mothers can't go to hospital. Children can't go to hospital. Children are out of school. Nobody is secure. Even you now, you can't travel to your village. And you're talking about transactional politics again. We want to keep transactional politics and make Nigeria work. We want to build a country where a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody.
Right.
We want people to get jobs. Our children are all over the place looking for a job. They can't find food to eat. So and you're talking about primary, no.
So that's it. By the way, I'm quite impressed with the confidence that Peter B is going to the 2027 elections with. Very, very confident. And he's the man of vision. You see how well it at every given time he's going to talk about the vision and his change initiative for the country. I can tell that his vision is very contagious and his confidence. All that we need to do is to ensure that we follow this confidence strategy and the people go ahead and vote on the election day. I'm sure Peter B has something in the offing.
Planning to quit ADC tomorrow, being Monday, to join NDC, according to ADC chieftain Buba Galadima. Now, Buba Galadima did not go into details to explain to Nigerians why P2B and Kwankwaso is leaving ADC, but we all can put one and one together and come to a conclusion that it's only because of Atiku Abubakar and or because of this current regime, because this current regime have been trying so hard to frustrate P2B and ADC. But people like Atiku Abubakar, for example, let's be honest here, what has Atiku Abubakar got to offer Nigerians politically? To me, in my opinion, Atiku Abubakar should just resign, retire, go back to the village, look after great-great-grandchildren, do some farming and look after some animals and walk around and keep fit in the compound until the day your time comes up. Then you can look after us from over there when the time is right. Atiku Abubakar is done politically. In Nigerian political system, there is no space for Atiku to perform any miracle. How old is Atiku? How old will Atiku be next year? What has Atiku got left to offer us politically? There is nothing. If Atiku truly loved Nigeria, Atiku should have stepped down long time ago. Atiku has been stepping out for the last 30 years now, wanting to rule Nigeria. There is nothing left for Atiku Abubakar to offer us politically. Atiku don't love Nigeria. If he truly loved Nigeria, Atiku needs to step aside, honestly. And this current regime, on the other hand, we all know how INEC, the judiciary system, and this current regime have been trying so hard to frustrate P2B and frustrate ADC.
So before the day, well done. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Before the day with that finish, and I will not put it on record that this is day 6. This is day 6 of the military kidnapping an innocent civilian who only asked them to take better care of their officers. This is day 6. The DSS now, you know, all of them gather Bimumu. Our armed forces. What do you even expect when the head of armed forces is nothing to write home about? Tinubu, I'm not sure he's even aware. I even go home for this country now. Anyways, they are trying to pin it on the DSS. Saying that DSS now, so you are the ones that want to help them to clean their mess. Information reaching means that you have agreed to clean the mess. Oh yeah, come and give a public statement now. Come and tell us that you are the one that took over from the military. An innocent boy that all he said was take care of your officers was being battered to the extent that you saw him fear catch you where be DSS. They say DSS fear, DSS sad. But eventually, you all are morons on the same boat. So I won't be shocked if you have now agreed to take him. If I won't even be angry because maybe you take him to save his life. Because military, the Nigerian military, is so useless that they don't care if this one go. Let me tag DSS. Una don't take him now. Where is he now? Where is he now? Because that cannot park where he did before again. Una don't take him or not. Bunch of riffraffs, a military that will rather pay influencers to come and clean their image, a dirty military. And they go okay, not go there well with you anywhere where you dey. You will never be okay. Beating when you do justice crack, they go do your children bomb. Tears and sorrow will not leave your lineage. As you said, the uniform where you wear now to oppress innocent civilian, oppression will not leave your family. The video now is for the DSS. A DSS, we will confront. Where is justice crack? All of you now, they call each other. You people are calling each other. You people are asking each other, what do we do? The boy turn bone for a neck. Now his spirits go, they fight, now they go. Where is justice crack, DSS? The last information when we received is as at this morning, una reject the body. Una see him, una shock, una reject him. As at this afternoon, you people had already concluded because Oluwatosin, head of DSS, and the Adegoke, they are friends. Do you people think, poor? You think we don't know what's going on? That's what you think. That we don't know. You think all your officers around you listening to your calls love you. You are in for a long ride. Because henceforth, every food you give to the military that they send to my DM, I will post it. This country. If you not know if you do, I'm going to go wrong, come out for us. please sack DSS and ask them, when are you issuing a statement or when are you releasing the boy?
Justice crack. Every Nigerian where they talk who have been adding their voices to the release of Justice crack, I just and all of us just want to say thank you very much. God bless you, because the voices of Nigerians are the ones that are making a difference. May God bless you. So today we can confirm, after the video we made demanding to know which lawyer the military allowed Justice crack to have before they so-called moving him from military to any civilian authority where they talk, and if he had access to his family, we got a call. With the protest when they plan, they don't call, say make we come with a lawyer to the DSS. So Nigerians, everything where they talk, as we they talk, that is what it is. The unit for military we carry now that counterintelligence command, the same place where we they talk now there they carry go. Since they carried Justice crack, they blindfolded him, handcuffed him. Daytime they keep him under sun, for night they put him for cold room. He has even half cold as we they speak. So, and then for night they don't smuggle and go for DSS. They hurry where they carry and go DSS in cars still even there with the military as we they talk. Nigerians, we can confirm, say the barrister Professor Sam Amadi don't go there, they don't do the interview and all of that. We no one talk too much. The message is simple. We will increase the pressure until justice is released without any conditions, because no offense or allegation has been made against him. By the time justice is released to his family, we must also increase and what is that they call them? We must also prevail on the military to get the rights back for justice of whatever damages that must have been done to him, because this was an abduction and the military for days kept quiet on exactly the whereabouts. If not before the pressure and all the talk where they talk come outside, nobody know waiting for happen to that boy. We will not accept a country where citizens can disappear without trace and where military can use this pattern of kidnap of a citizen no matter the offense of that citizen. It is unacceptable.
We want to thank you, Nigerians. We don't need to talk the matter too much. Una too much. God bless you. Every single person contributes to the success where we don't record today. We can tell you that Nigerians, you are the real valuable people. You are the head of this country. You are the owners of this country, and you have proven it once again.
Make una not let anybody deceive you. Say social media noise. No, they. Nigerians, una get mouth. Hey, God bless you. Keep quiet. We continue to mount the pressure.
Yes, we keep the pressure on. We keep shouting. We keep talking. We keep telling them now this is a violation of his fundamental human rights. Yes. So the military, not his own, don't escape. We are coming back
that
to
unit for the
now particular unit. Now compensations must be made, and the people who are involved in this must be dealt with. They will face the law, and if possible, they will leave the military for us.
Now, not until Justice Crack is out, the pressure continues.
It continues.
Thank you,
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Must continue.
Thank you.
Justice for justice.
Justice for justice.
You cannot crack justice.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for your patience with us. I have to take time to present all that videos. It's about our brother Justice Crack that was unlawfully kidnapped by satanic Nigerian military. You know, he has been tortured. According to what they are saying, allegedly that he cannot walk. His leg and arms have been broken. You know, yeah. But we are just hoping that they let him go so that we can see his remains. You know, we'll continue to speak. Like some of you that normally say that we are talking on social media, I believe you are still living in 1990, or I don't know what to say, or 1617, because you're supposed to know that we're in postmodernism where social media is the only platform where you can complain to, and your request, your plight will be answered to on time. I'd like us to talk on this on our last submission. You know, I'm going to leave this one for the next 1 hour to address. I'm not calling anybody to speak. 1 hour to address this.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes,
you have presented. You now be say even the 1 hour where you say for this one, it's not enough. If you really want, because what you presented so much. Most of this video, I will say some of them, maybe we have seen them. but you presented so much on this matter.
Okay.
The Peter Obi one, we not even exhaust and finish, which is a very crucial one. This one you had there too is equally important because it has to do with
what are you insinuating, Oga?
What I'm insinuating is that it's like we are just starting over this broadcast.
Jonathan, there's no light on a generator. I just want to mention that one. Maybe you remember. No, be Canada.
All right.
No, I think on this one, this last presentation, I think with the last video that Mr. Elvis presented, we can see how they are going on the development that is in process. So we just have to wait and see him. Let's see how he looks before we begin to emphasize on whatever. Let's see him. I think
there's nothing to see.
We don't need to see anything of that, Prince. I agree with that too.
Yeah.
You know understand when I talk, Mr. Elvis. When I try to talk, we say not be a long story. Where would they talk? Because the last video where you show say they don't see the guy now. They don't know how the state be. So allegedly not be until we see the guy physically now.
There's nothing allegedly.
Before you see the guy physically, you need to be speaking. But
if you want us to speak, and you are sorry for if you want us to speak, put 2 hours. So Elvis, now you are the sorry for. I don't know say go best. No, carry 2 hours. No wahala. No, Elvis will carry on. No wahala. We there here.
There's no light
to speak. Now somebody now they kidnap, so I beg. We have to speak. I beg. Even though I'm tired, this human being. All of us are speakers. The way it's going, we don't know where the country is even going. So everybody needs to speak, especially when things like this intimidation, suppression, that they are inflicting on concerns Nigerians all the time. Whenever we speak truth to power. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Let's start with you. Thank you.
Rita, make you help us coordinate now.
No, Mr. Elvis, say we did land. We never talk for the first time. Now you go back again. We just did yes. I know say we late come. We'll get 5 minutes first before the one will start.
Nigerians get used to consequence.
Exactly. You are late.
Before I listen, how can we go back?
There's a penalty for being late. More like give 30 seconds.
This is too much. No, may not be like say we divert too much. May I quickly say a few things about it?
Well, Mr. Chris is there now. Mr. Chris was here before you. He hasn't spoken. I don't know if he's ready. Chris,
he's not talking. Maybe he's not ready.
Okay, he's not ready. Okay, go ahead.
So, thank you very much, everyone. Joke apart, we appreciate what we are doing here. You see, as a matter of fact, in the issue of Peter Obi, I just see the fact that Nigeria politicians, just as I said yesterday, those that are ready to fix the country, they do everything to make them irrelevant. They create a situation whereby people that are even behind such people or the funds that are working with those the kind of personalities, they create an environment to make those people look frustrated, as if the candidate or the person in question is no more viable enough, or is greedy, or is selfish, or whatever, or there is self-interest. That is what they are trying to create, and that narrative has started going on, because right now, if Peter Obi is trying to leave ADC, if you look at it, probably Peter Obi is not ready to fight. He's just looking for a platform of gold that he can just come and fly. That is the plan they are trying to manipulate. As I said yesterday, Atiku has always been a problem of opposition in Nigeria, and he will never, until he goes out of politics or God decide whatever I put to him, he will never stop. Don't be surprised that Atiku is still going to come out in another 4 years. So I would have suggested that in this, with the way things are going, Peter Obi would have just kind of relaxed himself and forget about this country, because the country is not ready to face himself, and the people in the country, they are not ready to face it. But the only thing I'm seeing is that if Peter Obi decide to come out in any party and the masses decide to go with them, and they have to cast their vote massively for Peter Obi, and they decide to do what they did in 2003, maybe this one will be a wake-up call for Nigerians to rise and take their country back. That's the only thing I'm seeing in this situation, because if you look at it vividly, if Peter Obi goes to a different party now, what they are going to do is to make sure that the power of incumbency is not with him, to make sure that the power of politicians, those land grabbers in Nigeria politics are not with him. Those ones are already in APC now, they're already in ADC. So if he goes to a new party, now it will not be Peter Obi and the electorate. And the power of the electorate in Nigeria politics is almost, we almost amount to nothing. So what they're trying to do is to make sure that it's irrelevant, so that even if he gets 1 billion votes, it will count, and they'll just ring it and nobody will speak, just the way they did in 2023. Because if you look at the instrument that is needed in Nigeria to fight politics, to carry out a successful election, is that when people vote, you have to have the manpower, the resources to guide the vote till the last minute of INEC announcing the winner. Otherwise, they'll compromise it on their way. That is why you see that the INEC refused the legislative arm of government has refused to make sure that INEC is on a clear, definite law that will make election to be free, fair, and credible in Nigeria. So what they are trying to do now is to make sure that they relegate Peter Obi to the background, so that when they do their ringing, nobody is going to speak. And this is the time. Maybe this is the time God is opening the way for the electorate to fight, to talk. Once they win the election and they ring the election, this is the time to go for that revolution that I've been talking about. And that revolution is democratically oriented revolution that we need to do. So I will be supporting that. Peter Obi go to another party and see if they can rig it against the people. And the way things are going right now, the people might be able to speak at any point in time for themselves. Because it's only Nigeria that will save Nigeria. No other foreigners that will save Nigeria for us. It's only Nigerians that will save Nigeria. And this is the only way we are going. Thank you very much on that note. I'll relax and let somebody else quiet. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Esman.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chris Dublin, are you there? I'm only going to call you once, and if you're not responding, I'll go to the next person. So, Mr. Jonathan, back to you now. Sorry, is there any other person that hasn't spoken, for the first time? Okay, Mr. Jonathan, go ahead, sir.
So how many minutes? How are you distributing the time that we have?
Okay, maybe I'll give you 6 minutes.
Okay.
Starters.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You see, let me just say this. You see, in my first submission, I did emphasize the need, very, very important, that we should not continue this process with a defeatist mindset. And I believe that is the correct approach. In my opinion, I believe that is the accurate description. We should not continue this process with a defeatist mindset. If that is the case, we might as well pack up and enter house now. There's no need to go with that cynical, submissive mindset. If you want to continue, we continue. And on this, I've said that. What I want to say, I will leave the rest on this Obi defection to NDC. I'll leave it for now. I know that there's still a lot to be said in the coming days. But let me quickly talk on this Nigerian army and the adoption, the what do you call it now? The kidnapping of Mr. Justice Crack. See, we lie to ourselves so much in Nigeria. I think I will start from here. We lie so much, and the lies are just too many. We lie to ourselves that Nigeria is a country of law. Nigeria is not a country where the rule of law operates. These are basic things that at this time, if we are not mumu, if Nigerians are not this mumu, as in top class grade A mumus, then you must know that Nigeria is not a country where the rule of law operates. Nigeria is a lawless country. You don't need to argue it. You don't need to fine-tune it. You don't need to spin it. You don't have to try to be a patriotic Nigerian or to be a nationalist, or you want to appear good and nice. You can continue in that deception. and in that factory-fitted mumu mindset, good luck to you. Nigeria is a lawless country. It's a country where terrorists are the ones superintending over the affairs of the state. These are facts. It's a country where you have terrorists literally superintending over the affairs of the state. Please tell me, for crying out loud, what has national security got to do with a Nigeria that just put out a video or a pictures or video of food that Nigerian military recruits are being fed with? What is national security has to do with that? You put out a video, you put out a picture of shameless food that they are feeding Nigerian army recruits with. If not for the fact that you have a lawless country. What they did to him was simply torture. It's a crime. Pure and simple. You have committed a crime. It's a torture. You gather information under duress. It's a crime too. I don't have to be a lawyer. I can hire a lawyer on this and give him his mandate. Go ahead and do this for me. It's simple. You will not, I will not, see, it is not only the Nigerian army. I will sue the president of Nigeria. I will sue the commander-in-chief of Nigeria alongside with the minister of defense. All of them. They will say the president has immunity. But for record, I will sue him too. If the judge will strike that one out, the Nigerian military will be in for this one. It's torture. You collected information under duress without access to an attorney. His lawyer was not there. These are simple criminality. And if you don't act on them, you are only buttressing the fact that it's a lawless country. You have a terrorist organization, pure terrorist organization, calling itself armed forces and armed forces. So unprofessional. In fact, I can't say something good about my military. Because I'm a Nigerian and I'm talking about my military, the army that I should be proud of. But I'll be deceiving myself to the core if I'm saying that. You have a terrorist organization calling itself an armed forces, an unprofessional institution calling itself an army. No wonder they are rehabilitating terrorists. You don't have a government. You have a group of terrorists superintending over the affairs of the state. This one is enough to get the president, the commander-in-chief, because these are your guys, these are your recruits, these are your personnel. It's enough to get the president to resign. In fact, impeached. Because you are the commander-in-chief, you take responsibility for all of their actions. If we are not a lawless country, if Nigeria is not a pure lawless country, the president at this point in time, you should be asking for his resignation or his impeachment at the minimum.
30 seconds.
This is staggering. Are you kidding me? And we'll be pretending, we're a country of lies, and we'll still be pretending that we're under a democratic system. What is democratic about this?
Thank you, sir.
This is sickening, honestly speaking. This is sickening. Thank you very much. I'll leave it there.
Yes, the next person is Dr. CM. I'm just going by how I see the screen. Dr. CM, are you there? Yes, you have 6 minutes, sir. Your volume is low. Can't hear you.
Okay. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay, I believe.
Yes, go ahead. 6 minutes, sir.
Yes. Let me say something on P2B anyway. But I can't resist not talking about that. You see, one thing I would like people to reason with me. Not really, I can't force my view on you, but I want us to brainstorm. Atiku was the person that, or is the person that said in 2015, it is the turn of the North. They went up north. Nobody contested. They did their thing. By 2019, he still said it's the turn of the North. He contested, okay, with P2B. By 2023, they said it's the turn of the South. Atiku still contested. By 2027, it will be the turn of the South again, and the Atiku still want to contest. You see the greed? I think at this point, if not that Nigeria, maybe our journalism is one type of thing, just maybe get to Obasanjo and then woo him. Let him tell you more. Let him give us a testimonial apart from what he has said about Atiku. This is a man that sometimes I look at him. You see, it is even, it defies logic that somebody with P2B CV and people will be recommending P2B for Atiku to go and be vice president to a crook. That's why I ask people, where really do you want, where are we headed? Are you thinking good of Nigeria? You cannot, okay, Nigeria is in total blanket darkness. Blanket darkness. And the man, somebody is in charge. And the person promised you, if I didn't give you light, no more estimated bill. We thought that that will be a one agenda that he will pursue. And if he had done that at least 6 hours every day, people will still clap for him. Now he has the lying through his teeth. He has the bare face, the shame to come. People are still talking. Let us vote for him. He will win. He will have to win. The election has been concluded. But he promised you electricity and he couldn't deliver. And he himself, he signed the contract willingly that if I didn't see electricity, don't vote for me. If I come again, don't vote for me. And people are still flying to his patronage, even governors. It is him. I look at this country, I shake my head, to be honest with you. Anyway, back to P2B. The thing is that sometimes it is better to sell hope than to, start lamenting on something that will discourage people. What the people should look out for is that let us also have P2B in our prayers. This time, NDC, we've not had anything. Before you know it, they may go and look for 50 billion and look for one crook or two. Say, you have this money, go and decide that, go and scatter them according to the one that they pushed away from Georgia. Femi
Gbajabiamila.
Gbajabiamila said, when I went to US, somebody even told me I met some Nigerians there last November. They said it started here. Some Nigerians I met there near the hotel where I lodged for the conference. Gbajabiamila stole the money belonging to his client. That's a thief. This is not a case of maybe as a lawyer you didn't pay your annual due, or maybe he stole the money belonging to a client. He took another lawyer to come and say, look at the money you stole. Yeah. Then he ran back to Nigeria. Look at where he is. Speaker, House of Reps. Look at the shame. Go and scatter, and they will be telling you democracy. You see where we are? So I feel that, P2B has the grace of God following him. But I know God brought him out for a purpose. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone this far. No EFCC query, nothing till death. So I'm of the opinion that he will sail through in NDC. And do you know the reason? When he left Labour Party to ADC, he went alone. No vice presidential candidate in sight. Now he's moving with Kwakwanso. It is a case of Obedient and Kwankwasia group teaming up to do a massive campaign. Kwankwasia group will be leading from the front. All we want is for ADC in the next few days or whatever to say they've gotten their presidential candidate. Everything fulfilled. Then the campaign will be fire and brimstone. It will be firebrand. Firebrand in the sense that in fact, it will just be as if Nigeria has arrived when there is still so much work to do. Because the joy alone up north and then the down south, Everybody will just be everywhere you go. They say it's okay. We are coming. Let's not. I mean, does Nigeria belong to one man, one crook that is manipulating over 200 million people? One thief like that, manipulating people, and people are just going to him. Do you know what Tinubu is even doing? Because some people don't know. It's like in your house, you have a A4 typing sheet, you have your laptop, and you have your printer. If you know that there is no point going to the bank, you can print money in your house and then put in your pocket and go to party or market and spend. That's what Tinubu is doing. He just printing money. All this money you see they are carrying about, he just printed. They are not earned through foreign exchange. No, Nigeria has stopped any money. He said the one he borrows, he gives to contractors.
1
To
minute
be
left,
just,
sir.
thank you, give them to Chaguri. As if he's doing it, there's no other contractor than Chaguri. All these ones who are coming, they give you 5 million or they bring a 10 million. Go and share data boys. They will come to Facebook and be talking nonsense. After talking, they drink Gary and they'll be making noise. Illiteracy is a disease because they don't know. So he just wasting. Nigerian economy is so parlous. There is no economy. Now
30
somebody is
seconds.
an accountant is now finance minister. What does he know about global finance? Nothing, just to help Tinubu hide money. Let me stop here. It's a shame, really, because when I start saying all this, a lot of ideas, and I get unnecessarily incandescent with rage. But
Thank you very much, sir.
let me stop here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. NDBC, you have 6 minutes if you're there.
Thank you, Madam Rita.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for speaking. Well, I will urge the army to immediately release Justice Crack. He has done nothing wrong. It is a citizen's right under democracy, and it's even a human right to expose wrongdoing, even in government, be it in the military arm of government or so. So he has done nothing wrong. All these terrorists, they usually arrest and give them shower in jacuzzi and then feed them at the Transcorp Hilton and release them back into society. Those ones that have killed. What I'm just using that euphemism. Is that not even worse? So the young man has done nothing. They should just release him. And like Mr. Jonathan said, the guy should get a crack lawyer to press all forms of charges against the military and against the government in power, because they have violated this. If really they tortured him, torture is a criminal offense. If truly they tortured him and all that, and all other things they did to him, he should note it down and then he should go to court. Because this is high time citizens begin to fight for their rights. So these people know that it is not always free for them to do as they like. We're just talking about the recent killing of a suspect by a trigger-happy police officer in broad daylight. This shows the kind of people who are recruited into our security forces. That is something that area is an area that a good person who comes in as president should thoroughly look at. There should be a whole new set of ways of getting people recruited into the military. Proper background check should be done. For P2B, like CM just said, and all of us have said, we pray that this new party will embrace him fully, knowing that he has the people's backing and supports him. Make sure that everything about their party is in order and give him all the support, and then let Nigerians too back him, because he's just doing this. It's like somebody who has brought himself out as a sacrificial lamb to help the country. He's singing a song that Nigerians want, and this is his life. But other people around him, or in ADC, they are doing something else. They want the old system to continue. Like one woman said, who called earlier, they are afraid that he will switch off the light or the tap where their money, where the illicit money they make from come out. So we pray that Nigerians should realize this and know that this is a chance. This is a fight for their life. And they should see it as such, so that when election time comes, nobody will be sleeping or be on the fence. It's either you want to rescue your country or you want your country to decay, to go bad. And we should also remember our children and the future generations, that we can't continue this way. the country has large potential to become one of the best in the world from all angles. And we have seen a man who is dedicated to that. All he needs is everybody's support. Thank you. Let me stop here.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Mr. Chris Dublin, are you there? Okay, Mr. Chris is not there. Abdul Malik. Okay.
Yeah, good evening, Mrs. Serita. Yeah, good evening. Once again. You see, this Justice Crack arrest is an illegal arrest. And I see no reason why somebody cry out the way you people are feeding the Nigerian army, right? Instead of for you guys to improve the condition of the army, the only thing you do, you just to go and find the way to arrest the man. I don't understand when other country where you criticize government, they will find a way to find the solution for what they are criticizing them for. But in Nigeria, it's just to try to shut everybody up. We are not in military regime, right? Okay, the way they are operating the country, it's not democracy. This dictatorship of government. Yes, it's not democracy. They don't operate like this. Somebody say something, and which is obvious, is true. Is it not the fool you people are giving the army? Okay, what is wrong with that? It's for the government to find a way to improve the condition of the food. But all they do is to go and arrest the man. Even till now, say the citizen, there is almost 5 days, right? They don't even, I don't understand them. They cannot even schedule protest. They don't schedule protest. If just a second, protest can hold. Yeah, it's too much, 5 days. Somebody that is not a criminal, is not a thief. Just because of a cry for something. Still in the custody of soldier. And so they don't have the audacity to arrest somebody. Yeah, they are not the agency. They are not the federal government agency. So their work is just to go and defend the country, so that there will not be war coming to that order from country to another country. But why so they are arresting somebody that is not even guilty? Nigeria, every day we hear different type of story. Even the same soldier, is it not the same man that cried that soldier they shot somebody from the fence to go and buy the guy, just a youth corps guy. The guy nearly finished youth corps, right? Every day we hear the same story of that in that country. Just because of they don't respect the citizen. They believe citizens, they only talk, they cannot even perform, do something that is tangible to improve their life. Yeah, it is very bad. Therefore, yesterday I wanted to call me, but I did not have link. I even write in comment section, there is no link. Mr. What is the name? Collins. There is something you say. You say that is the way they structure the system. I will disagree with you a little. You know why? If you take a look back 60 years back, that is 1960 something, 1970 something, Nigeria was good because there was company, there was production. Immediately when you graduated, you will have job, and the currency it have value then. It's not the way they structure the system. It's the leader we have now, because then the leader we have, they don't have this kind of mind those people have now. They don't steal. Even though they steal, it's not pronounced. Let me tell you something. If you lie, you argue with people who went Star Wars, they steal. There is no way there is no corruption, but their corruption is not pronounced. You can never detect. That is the reason why the country is good. But in Nigeria, currently today, The way they steal, even though they steal, they will tell you cannot do anything. How can they budget billions of naira for education, for Ministry of Health? But how much did they approve today? 36 million. But still, the city, they don't even protest. You see, how does that? They budget billions, right? But they just approve 36 million. What is 36 million naira? What is 36 million? That is the problem we have. It's not the way they structure the system. No, it's the leaders we have. It's in Burkina Faso, it's not working today. It's working now because of the leader they have. They know what to do to improve the life of the citizen. Yes, I disagree with you in that aspect. Yes, it's not the only. My advice to Peter Obi is this: no matter how they contest, Peter Obi will win. But if he win, then Nigeria fight. So that what happened to 2023 will not happen again. Let them fight to stand their ground. According to Buba Galadima, I said that even coffee contested with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the coffee will win. It is true because there is nothing to campaign. What did they do? Just to borrow everything 3 months. Even currently now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not in Nigeria. He jet to France today and to some other country. To go, I don't know what is going to attend there. It's really, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Our Dream Nation, are you there? Okay, I guess it's not there. Our Dream Nation is not there. Prince Collins, sir, your 6 minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, my sister, Sister Rita. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mr. Admali, thank you for the observation. Yeah, you made your point. That's right. People can also learn from that. As a matter of fact, I think the problem we have today is that until we are able to elect, or rather, I shouldn't say we are able to elect because we are actually doing that until the mandate of the people is not being truncated in our election. That is where the will of the people will be done by any incoming government. When the mandate of the people is not truncated, the will of the people will be done in a democratic government, because they call it government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So let's ask ourselves, why is there ambushes against military? I'm talking about the issue of the kidnapped activists. Have we ever asked ourselves, why is there ambushes against military officers or military fighters that are willing to fight for this country to liberate us from the hand of terrorism? Have we asked ourselves, why is there a relationship, or kind of, I shouldn't call it a relationship. Okay, why is there a kind of revelation of military secrecy in the military circle, in the military institution? Why is it that the secrets that are supposed to be kept, things that are supposed to be left sacred, why are they coming out? Why is the war against terrorism and kidnapping in Nigeria not ending? Has anybody ever asked himself these questions? Have we ever asked ourselves, why are the army or military supporting the idea of rehabilitating or incorporating terrorists back to the same society that they have sworn to destroy with every means? Have we asked ourselves? There is no way these things will work, because the budget that is made for the fight against terrorism is going to private pockets. That is why you see that all these things are not ending. Abacha said it, that if any disobedient to the rule of law is more than 24 hours, there is the hand of cubency. That's exactly what it is. So I'm not surprised that this boy is being dealt with, because he has revealed the fact that the military ambushes is not what is supposed to happen because the military has compromised. He has revealed the fact that there is revelation of military secrecy because the military has compromised. He has revealed the fact that the war against terrorism is not ending, the war against kidnapping is not going to an end because the people, the security agents, they've compromised because they've embezzled all the money. They don't spend the money judiciously. This guy has revealed the fact that the youths that are volunteering to make sure that this country is liberated from the hand of insurgency are compromised against their wish by those that are made to protect these people. Nigeria has failed Nigerians. Nigerian leaders have failed Nigeria totally. So for them to arrest this boy is an emphasis that they don't like this kind of secret to come out. The way they horribly arrest this boy, if they arrest kidnappers and all those people that are making life uncomfortable for Nigerians like that, this issue of insecurity will be reduced drastically. But no, because it has become a business. Nigeria is a business center. Nigeria is a business center. It's a geographical land, a piece of land that is made for business for those that are in power. Nigeria is not a country. If people begin to reason that, oh, we'll get justice from here and there, it is the survival of the fittest. So that is why I said Peter Obi going to a new party is a revolutionary change or a revolutionary movement that will make us know where we are going. Let him go to a neutral party. Let everybody vote for him overwhelmingly, and let's see what's going to happen. So there is nothing we can do about Nigeria until we are ready to rise up. The youth are ready to rise up. Before, Sister Rita, just 30 seconds. I remember an interview that was made with a gentleman from the US that was in charge of, I think it's from the parliament. Mr. Jonathan was, I watched it in Nigeria. Mr. Jonathan was the one that was actually sending the questions in that interview. Mr. Jonathan categorically questioned that man and said, what do you think the America will do to make sure that this insurgency stops, or where we are, we can leave this mess that we are? The man categorically said twice, Mr. Jonathan asked that man twice, and the man said to him that not even Trump or anybody, Nigerians must rise up to take their country. And until we are aware of that, we are going nowhere. Thank you very much, Sister Rita. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Prince Collins. Mr. Chris and our Dream Nation, they're not there. I have a question for everybody to answer. I think I'll give everybody their final 2 minutes, except if you want to talk about something else. The question is, what do you think the obedient supporters, or even people, anyone who supports Peter Obi, what do you think they would do differently? Or what do you think they should do differently in order to overcome the obvious APC shenanigans for 2027 election? And as well, what do you think they should do January 16 when they go to vote? I will start with Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Madam.
You have 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thanks for that question. It's very straightforward. It is Nigerians that will fight for Nigeria. All of us. On January 16 or 17, 2027, it is Nigerians that will come out and defend their vote. And from this point on, going forward, what the obedient movement or those that are working for a new Nigeria, all you need to be doing now is just to remain focused. Let us continue to speak. Let us continue to get more and more people on our side. people will think what we're doing is a lie. It's a pure lie. People are listening. We are winning more and more people. It's always a net gain. I can tell you that for free. For each and every time you come on Niger Watch and you talk and we do all this, it's always a net gain. We are getting more people than we are losing. That's why I said earlier at the end of Madam Rita's first submission here today, I said what needs to be done now amongst them. One, Mr. Peter Obi must get to Niger Watch. You are enlarging your coast. You want to get more people on your side. This is the place, one of the places where you must come to and talk. Even if it is for 45 minutes, you must come. Because I know one thing for sure. Your coming here will drive more people to Niger Watch, even those that are not supporting you. And over time, they will become, it will be a net gain at the end of the day. So Mr. Peter Obi is not going to be shooting himself in the foot. The people around him, they will not be shooting themselves in the foot. They will want to ensure that this is one place where we can, at the end of the day, get a net gain. It will be a net gain. It will be an addition. It's not going to be a subtraction.
I agree with you, sir.
That's my response to your questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And also, I want to add that, not just Mr. Niger Watch show, but I think this time it shouldn't just be to Parallel Facts only or Twitter, because not everybody's on Twitter. But however, almost everybody has like a YouTube channel, So I think this time Peter Obi should take time, to go to every single social media panel that has invited him. Or do you know what? Even the ones that are supporting the opposition, when Peter Obi gets there, the hard questions that they think is hard, I want even Peter Obi to answer it. If they know what is good for them, if they know they are serious. But I know that many opposition channels, they will not invite Peter Obi because what they're going to get is disgrace and possibly persecution because they are being paid. So I think for now, he should tap into all the channels who have been supporting him, who have been speaking to him, who have been educating Nigerians about their fundamental human rights. He should go to all those channels, even if you can go to have a one-on-one with VDM and grasp the cartel, what they call it, rattle followers. There are so many people with different pressure groups. In fact, the pressure groups like Edo Civil Society and all that, they should, these are the things that Peter Obi is going to be. It's going to be very, very difficult because
Madam Rita, that is what should happen.
It should spread
Madam
out
Rita,
this
Madam
time.
Rita,
Yes,
that's
sir.
what should happen. And when that happens, it will be an indictment on Tinubu supporters. If their own principal will not come out, their own principal will also not come to opposition platform.
Correct.
It will be an indictment on them. Even minimally, let their own principal come to their own platform too on social media.
Even come now.
It's not going to come.
No, Mr. Jonathan.
That's a bait. That's a bait that Mr. Peter Obi must set for them. He needs to go there.
He needs to go right now. It's not just for if he can. Every channel on YouTube, let everybody, even Ned Media, just name it, Niger Watch. There's so many of them.
You see, politics. That is the politics at its very best. When it comes to United States,
new age now. It's a new age.
One of the comparisons that we use, most standard that I know you always talk about standard, very profound. And one of the standard we always use in politics is United States. In most cases, we always try to compare United States. When it comes to United States presidential election, you will see the Democrats. They will fight, they will work hard. That is the campaign people to get their principal to Fox News.
Yes, now
the Republican will fight, their campaign team will fight, even if it is once, to get their principal or their vice presidential candidate to the liberal channel, because you want to win. You want to win some. You want to win by going there. You will get one or two to your side.
Yeah, because
so that's what they do in an election. So
of course, because right now Peter Obi cannot go to any university. I mean, you see, like you said, US is a standard. It's okay, they're going to University of South Carolina, and so all other universities around students, everybody gather, everybody has a microphone, and they are asked questions. So they are not going to allow Peter Obi to even speak in any, even private universities are scared. They will not have. So what does he have? The social media. The social media.
Right,
So that's the route he should go through now. Yes, so so anybody can also join in and answer the question I asked. Prince Colin wanted to speak, or Dr. CM. Anyone can just speak.
What I have to say, for me, I don't. If we talk about Peter Obi, I don't think the problem of Peter Obi is voters. That of voters is that was always been with him. That all the electorate, in fact, 95% of Nigeria electorate, if you sit them down in confidence and ask them what they want, none of them will go outside Peter Obi. My fear and what I want the electorate to start fighting for, and that is going to bring about transformation in our electoral system, in our voting system, is how to protect our votes. Let that vote count, because that is the weak point of the common man in Nigeria. That is my fear. Peter Obi will win every single election. He will win clearly, not clearly. It's a reasonable Nigerian will never cast their vote for any other person apart from this man, because this is somebody that has been in politics for close to 3 decades without any single blemish. It's not easy. It's not easy. All this one that we are seeing, it's just like we are just trying to emphasize what he's already got. Peter Obi is too much to be discussed in this way. Once the vote is cast and there is no compromise, Peter Obi will win landslide. Other parties will get 20%. He will get 80% only. Only him will get 80%. The fear that I have is what I'm having, and is what I continue having, and that's the palpitation I'm having, is how will our vote count? Once our vote counts, Peter Obi don't need to campaign. He will win every single election. Do you know how many people that became who they are, that have decided to become APC or PDP today, that Peter Obi brought in just because of his name in Labour Party, in the House of Reps, in local government council, in Senate, in governorship and all that? Do you know how many of them? Just that name, Peter Obi, brought them to limelight. And Okada man was tapped on top of Okada to go back that he has won an election in the north. He didn't know how, because he was in Labour Party, just that one. The gift to Obi, they gave to him. The gift to Obi, they gave. Some people, they carry grace, according to Nigeria Christian. Peter Obi carry grace. Now make electorate protect this man. That be my sickness every day. Make them protect their vote for this man. Nigeria will change. Until we get that thing. All this one we're going to talk. Obi the trend. What you want to do? Be only. There is no viable person that I've ever seen in Nigeria politics for the past 8 years like Obi. He's everywhere. He's viable. Anywhere you call him, he will answer you. That's the kind of leader Nigeria needs. 200 million, for God's sake. We need leader like this present president of America that will come out and speak at all time. Trump. That's the kind of leader Nigeria needs. The giant of Africa. And Obi suit into that position. No other person. Now just when Nigeria rise up to say, okay, yes, our vote must count. Anything will make our vote not count. We are ready to lose our life for it. That's all. Nigeria will change. Let somebody else come in. I'm already in the spirit.
Thank you very much. Wow, that spirit is strong.
Can I speak?
In the BC, you guys can speak up.
Okay, let's see him go ahead.
Okay, Dr. CM, are you there? I guess he's not there. No, Chris is not there either.
1 hour don't show. 1 hour don't show.
You try. I beg, we could talk small.
Well, thank you so much. You can take it over from here now.
Thank you, Madam Rita.
I wanted to add something, but okay, no problem.
Don't close. What you want to add there, Oga Jonathan?
Yeah,
I want to add something.
Okay.
Just
okay, one minute,
okay,
Mr. Jonathan.
I just want to say, sorry, Mr. Jonathan, let me just, I just want to say, like we all should, whatever sources we have to reach Obi, we should let him know about our channel here so that God willing, he will visit us here one day. That is one. Then our people back in the rural areas, they need to be highly sensitized this time. So the campaign team of this NDC, the presidential campaign team, yes, it should be a robust one that has people in the rural areas who can go speak to them in their local language. Let them know about the pains they are going through. And then so on that election, they will be charged and angry to come and vote for another NDC candidates. So that whoever brings anything to them, they will just ignore it and do the right thing for their future and the future of their children. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I agree with you. Let me just say this one or two things finally today, which is I know that the ADC, some few months now, people have been talking about registration. Please, I want to emphasize here, registration, fine. It is okay. But there's what we call the silent majority. They will not damn register for anything, but they will come out and vote. Those emphasis should be placed on those that, aspiring to be voted for. It is mandatory for them, for those ones to get registered. And those that want to be party officials on election days or official election workers. You see, for Nigerians, generally speaking, they have made up their mind who they will vote for. Many Nigerians, majority of Nigerians are going for Peter Obi. Those are the silent majority. If you like, go and put music all over Lagos and Abuja and Port Harcourt and Enugu and Kano. They will not come out and register, but they have their PVC.
All right.
Those ones will vote. And the judiciary, I want to say this. The judiciary, anything starting from tomorrow, the 4th of May, to the end of May, you see any case from NDC in the Nigerian court, and the judiciary accommodated, then they have put stamp that they are the official enabler of the destruction of democracy in Nigeria. All such cases, they should throw it out.
Correct.
Throw it out. Then from tomorrow, they should not be the enabler. If they accept any case and they allow it to linger, then we know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens starting from tomorrow going forward.
And anyway, what I want to point out is I'm from Anambra State.
So
there will be something like dislocations in Anambra because a lot of people, all these young people, they've taken form for House of Reps, ADC, because of P2B. So they have to scramble and to drop that, change their poster to NDC, because I know so many of them because of P2B. Everybody went to ADC. So you will hear that some people will not tell you no need being in ADC because without P2B's influence, they can't get elected. That is one of the effects.
Thank you.
So let me stop here.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Elvis, this is crunch time, Nigeria. This is crunch time. And those of you who have gotten who have gone to register for the ADC, I know Auntie Moni Olagbiyon came here to encourage people here, and Mr. Alabo, but please just ignore that. It doesn't, just ignore registration. If we need to register at all, because you need to be a delegate for the NDC, because the convention is on the 9th of May, please do. That's why we need more information from the NDC now. If people need to register now so they can, if they want to go by voting or consensus, I wish they go for consensus and not waste anybody's time, but there's no more time anymore, and then by Monday next week, we need to see the temperature of the NDC picking Peter Obi. There's no time to waste. I don't know why we're in the 5th month of the year. After in 2 weeks' time, we're going to June already. So there's no time. If NDC want to slow things down, then they are not ready. Peter Obi should go to the next. I will suggest PRP. Because the time is short. From now to May 21st, time is so short, and we are desperate, and we need to start pumping up the volume, pumping up the pressure. The NDC, Peter Obi's camp, everybody walking around him. We need to see things that are going on that is gearing towards Peter Obi being the candidate. If anything is less than that, we should just move on. There's no time to even deliberate about it. But if you want to register for the ADC, please cancel your registration. In fact, deregister yourself. If not, ignore it. Cancel everything concerning ADC, my people. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
All right. I want to thank every one of you that came in today. God bless you all for always coming out to put your voice to what is affecting us in our country. We are doing our part. I'm telling you, your voices, our voices are going far. And God will bless you now. Thank you very much for your effort. I appreciate every one of you right there on the comment section. My mother of Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy Abu Azi, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Masevedo, Michael and Emaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, and many, many more. We appreciate you all. Madam, I'm a bright. I can see you, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you and many others. I appreciate those of you that supported us today on the platform. Oga Kingsley, Mr. Joseph Oji, and Osayin Gamede. God bless you all. Thank you, Madam Rita, once again. Thank you, Oga CM, Mr. Jonathan, Oga Chris, Oga DBC, Our Dream Nation. Thank you, Abdul Malik, Mr. Odua. Thank you. And our callers, Madam Emmy, Madam Deborah, Mr. Alex, and many others. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Fingers crossed, we will have a better Nigeria in our time. As for me, regardless of whatever that is happening, I'm very, very happy that Peter Obi moved out of ADC. I'm very, very happy because right from day one, I never really trusted that ADC, but because Peter Obi was there, we have to pretend. Even to promote them was difficult for me. To showcase their website on my platform for people to go register was difficult for me to do. Yes, because the people that were there, it's difficult to promote them. But I'm happy with this. So look out for us tomorrow. We might be coming live during the day if there's any need to. Since Peter Obi is officially moving out today. It's already after 12 here. I appreciate you all, my people. And God bless you now. Please press on the like, help us to share. Have a good night and bye for now.
Oh, Inori fenore Urodum nonu maturu gona Adio yagina yana cheze Ibo kemo Namu mondani na tuegu ki Awaya yagina yana cheze Ane wajara chugu Managibo gajara nedo Anya